What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. Today, the biggest game of the season for Arsenal Football Club, the North London derby. No messing about. Come on! Come on! Look, I'm even here, I even got the shirt, you know what I'm saying? And I have got the receipt. If this goes wrong, I'm taking it back. I'll rip the sleeve and take it back, people. Come on. Let's do this. Arsenal against Tottenham. Champions League football on the line. Winter night. Champions League. Music. The lights. All of it, people. We celebrate tomorrow. Before we start, make sure you lick down that like button. I'm setting a target tonight. I'm looking for 3,000 likes tonight. I'm looking for 3,000 likes. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're approaching 45,000 subscribers. Lick that subscribe button. Daily content, whatever you need, it's there, people. It's there. Make sure you lick that button and let's get into the show today. I cannot wait for this game. I tell you that much. I literally cannot wait for this game. Big up everyone in the chat. Stand up if you wait. Come on, I have to stand up, people. I have to stand up. And yeah, man. Big up everyone watching on YouTube, everyone watching on Twitch. Lick down the like button. We're looking for 3,000 likes. It's the biggest game of the season. And there's no excuses. Subscribe, all of that good stuff. Follow on Twitch. We're aiming high. Big up everyone in the chat. Hope you are safe. Hope you are well. Hope you've had a good day. This is the calm before the storm. Right, let me slow down. Let me slow down. Let's go into Eric Dyer mode, people. Let's go into Eric Dyer mode. Let's hope he's real slow today. That's what we need. And big up all the C unit. Big up your damn selves, people. Man's here. Yo, Craig, I'm hearing the merch. It's that time, I told you. It's our team. We're going to war. I had to turn up in the colours today. No ramping. People, let's get into the headline news of the team before we start to break things down. We've got plenty of time until the game starts and all of that, people. So the Arsenal headline news, unchanged lineup from the Leeds game. We are unchanged. Ben White is on the bench. He doesn't start. I said earlier on in my stream that we were... Hey, man said remove your hat. Come on, man. The hat can come off. I said remove your hat. The hat can come off. And big up Cleansing from Nottingham, man. Big up your damn self. Unchanged team. Ramsdale in goal. Tomiyasu, is he at right back or left back? I think he'll play at right back. Holding and Gabriel continue. It's the transplant boys. Lead us to victory with that fake hairline. We love it, people. Cedric, I hope, at left back rather than right back. Chuckle Brothers in midfield. Xhaka and El Neni. Saka on the right. Martinelli gets the nod on the left. I think that was the right decision. He's played really well in the last game. He got an assist the game before and that game. So I'd keep him in. Odegaard in the 10. Edward and Nketiah continues through the middle. It is what it is. He's earned that right. Utabia Guna. Utabia Guna. Come on. Come on. It's going to be scenes. The neighbour ain't going to know what's going off tomorrow. I tell you, he's going to look at me like I'm a lunatic. Big up South London's finest, always supporting. Smash the likes, people. 3K is the target. Subscribe. Road to 50 racks. Follow the Twitch links. Let's do this, people. Let's go. On the bench for Arsenal, Leno, Tavares, Swanson, Ben White returns, Lokonga, Charlie Patino, Nico, Pepe. Is he Ross Clark Pepe? All right, if you come off the bench and score the winner, Nico, Ross Clark Pepe, Smith Rowe, Lacazette. There you go. Pepe, Smith Rowe, Lacazette is 3 good options to bring off the bench if necessary. Ben White, if you're trying to hang on. Come on, lads, it's Derby Day. What do we think of Tottenham? You know the saying, people. We know the saying. Big up my bro broads each and every time for supporting, man. Josh said I would do unspeakable things for an Arsenal. It is what it is. Snake Eyes, big seat. Bro, I'm telling you, it's different. It's different, people. It's different today. This game, the energy feels crazy right now. I can't lie. I'm gassed. Come on, you Gunners. Let's go through their team. Lloris in goal. Chicken Royale at right back. Davinson Sanchez. This is the headline news for them. Davinson Sanchez comes into the team. No Romero. Now, I know a lot of people have said Romero is their best centre-back. He misses out through injury, and Davinson Sanchez comes in. I think that's good news for Arsenal. Davinson Sanchez is definitely more clumsy than Romero. Theo Walcott's in the studio, yeah? Theo. I hope we send Conte to PSG. Let's book his flight to Paris, man. Go and manage Messi and then man there. Don't worry about Tottenham. You're better than this, Antonio. I can't lie. I'll be singing Antonio after the game if he wins, man. So their back three is Sanchez, Dyer and Davis. Chicken Royale right wing back. Sessegnon left wing back. Bentancur and Højbjerg in the middle. Front three, Kulusevski, Son and Kane. On the bench, Galini, Roden, White, Winks, Craig, Devine, Lucas Moura, Steven Bergwijn, and Scarlett. There it is, people. It's there. We're ready. Same lineup for Arsenal. How are you feeling? I think the transplant boys can do it. I'm telling you. Transplant boys can do it at centre-back, man. I'm relying on them. Win every header. Mohamed El Neni, massive role for him. Get tight to Harry Kane when he drops. Arsenal need to win this game. I know we said earlier we'll take a draw, but now the game's here. I want the win. I want the win. Listen, let me just give you a bit of insight. If we lose tomorrow, it's Arsenal therapy. And I mean a real painful, nerve-wracking Arsenal therapy. Because I'll be nervous ahead of the Newcastle and Everton game. If we draw, I'm happy. We'll be quite calm. We'll keep it moving with a smile on our face. If we win, tomorrow at 2 p.m. is going to be the most shameless Arsenal celebration stream you have ever seen on this channel. Cones, waffles, the lot, people. So let's see what happens. There are a lot of different scenarios that could potentially happen whether we win this game or not. So let's see. Give me your thoughts in the comments initially with the team lineups, people. Ish said Scenes FC 100%. Drunken Irishman said, I'm nervous. I understand it. I get it. I'm nervous. I've got them same nerves, bro. Trust me, syrup, cones, mukbang settings, people. I'm telling you. Big C, say hi to the Twitch gang. Big up the Twitch gang. C unit. Twitch, YouTube are all the C unit, people. Damn right on that one. Big up all of you, whichever platform you're streaming on. Captain Sal said, only for today, I'm going to be a gooner. Shameless settings. Cook them chickens. Come, hey. All supporters welcome. All supporters welcome. I was with you guys on Saturday singing You'll Never Walk Alone. I expect something in return. We don't want Tottenham winning nothing. Champagne, listen, I can't lie, people. We get top four. I might be popping a bottle on stream tomorrow. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna cap. So Wasim, pull up the blood clot. Let's go, people. Let's go. Techers Dave, Liverpool fan again. Yes, Big C. Hope you smash these lot 4-0 on behalf of the Red Men. I appreciate it. All support welcome, people. I want my chicken well done tonight. Nando's settings. I want it extra hot, people. Seasoned and spicy. That's how I want it. Big up George. Noel said, I feel like I'm going on my first date. I'm a bag of nerves. We've all been there, George. You have to keep the nerves calm, man. You know what I'm saying? Curtis, you have to wear Lego head wig. Might just be cones. Might just be cones. Let's see what else you're saying, people, before we get into some news stories. Brad said, Big C, after reaction of you and Laurie makes me happy. Yeah, listen, I'll have Laurie and Fran hopefully on afterwards. They did say they would come on. It is a big game. Carl said, shameless or therapy, purely for content and views for Big C. LOL, yes, I know a draw is good for Arsenal. Yeah, man, listen. We're keeping it moving, however way. Arteta's being interviewed at the moment. I'm sure some of you are listening to it. Zama's going for 3-1, 2 for Edward, and 1 for Gabriel. Richard Reed, big up Big C in the C unit. Massive day in Gooner history. Got mad butterflies, man. We have to deal with it. Butterfly effect settings, man. Travis Scott, if you know about that song, you know what I'm talking about. Carlos said, big one tonight. Penalty spot. Mr. Member highlight comment from Jay Mystery and Buenos Aires Gooner. Big up yourself. Let me go back on that. I need to... It's so annoying that StreamYard don't show you it. So what I'm going to have to start doing is keeping YouTube open. I appreciate that penalty spot. So let me see. Have I missed it? And apparently I've missed a super chat as well. It's all going mad. People, I'll scroll back up. I'll try and get it. I will try and get it. Let me go back up. People saying I missed super chats. I missed members' comments. What was the super? Hey, Buenos Aires Guna, big up your damn self, bro. He said, Curtis, for a game like this, I had to come to the pub and surround myself with other Gooners. It's time, bro. I'll check back at halftime. Just dropping by to show love. Vamos, Arsenal, la puta madre. Let's go. Big up your damn self. Big up. Let's go. Arteta tax is due tonight. Listen, Arsenal, pay the bill. Pay the bill, yeah? Don't mess about. Make sure the bill is paid. And we'll be fine, you know. We'll be fine as long as the bill's paid. We'll be good. 2-1 and Ketty a double. Roger said, "What's up, Big C? Massive chicken orders, lots of feathers. Go to the trash." I'm telling you, it's gonna be mad. We love Arsenal. Both teams are gonna end with 10 players. Also, the managers will end up among it. Eddie, oh man, Eddie signed the thing and Ketty. That is shameless. Yo, Big C, when I bang in a few goals, I want my face on the blue screen. I earned it. I'm signing the thing. I told you, it'll be shameless tomorrow with the green screen and everything. Let's see. Jeremy, thank you for the super chat. Let's put these pretenders away. 4 a.m. in Melbourne. Amazing support. Let me know where you are in the world, people. Where are you in the world? What time is it right now? You know, the commitment levels of the Arsenal fans is unrivaled, man. Theo Walcott's got grey hair in the beard, man. Times have changed. That is for sure, people. NR11, Big C, the first 20 are vital. First couple of tackles will set the pace, 100%. Neo TV, Arteta is saying they're going to win. I like it, man. We're here for the W, nothing else. 12-11 in Dhaka, Bangladesh. 4-15 in Australia. 11-41 in India. Andover, Hants, UK South. Nimbo in Malaysia. Lawrence, 2 p.m, bruv. Still at work. I respect it. Harrison, 12 p.m. in Denver. Let's see. Jonathan's in Malaysia. ASMR Callum in Essex. Pretoria, South Africa. Bermuda checking in. Kenya, 9-11. Ashton, 8-11. Worldwide, people. Canada. Yo, my community. Yo, I just seen... Yay, Frosty Nugs, Stansville. My ends, bro. Brewster's Road, 89. You know, big up from my ends, bro. I respect it. Big up. Alex, 1911, Edinburgh. 3-1, we got a prediction here. Denver, Colorado. India again. We international, baby. We international. Nairobi. We got Miami, Houston, Texas, Florida settings. In Mikel Arteta's gaff. Pitbull in the building. Mr. Worldwide. And I done you tonight. Yeah, you know. Come on, them tune there. Banola, big up the best community. It's the C Unit. South Africa is watching. Big up Albania. Big up Lithuania. Big up Cali. Big up North London settings. North London. What's the song off it? North London forever. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know all the words, people. Woollerton Nuts. Big up my city, you know. Chat is flying. Biggest stream of the year. By far, like I said, people, we're looking 3,000 likes. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm looking to listen. I'm trying to hit 45k tonight. I don't care. I reckon we can get 1,000 new subscribers tonight. No messing around, people. So let's go for it. Mr. Worldwide, people, we're moving. Big up Wilson. Long time I ain't seen you in the chat, Wilson, man. Said, yo, Curtis Wilson in the house from Northwest London. Big up your damn self, bro. Lick down that like button. Brooklyn. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? We need that Biggie Small spirit, man, tonight. I'm telling you, it was all a dream. I used to play Europa League. I had Bellerin and right back. Yo, I'm not a rapper, people. I'm going with it. But yeah, it stopped. We got caught up there, you know. Let me slow down the chat even more. The chat is absolutely flying, people. So we got to slow it down even more, I think. I think I'm on 30 seconds. Let me slow it down to 35 seconds. We've got 30 minutes until kickoff, people. We haven't won at White Hart Lane since 2015. To get Champions League tonight, we're going to have to do something we have not done for a considerable amount of time. Go to their ground and beat them. Romero is definitely a big, big loss for them. That is for sure, people. Juicy settings, man, I'm telling you. Big up Will McKenzie. Yo, by the way, Will. I know it's probably not, you know, I love In-Betweeners. What a TV show. And you do kind of look like him. Feisty one, you are. Well, listen, Will McKenzie, big up Big C. I'm going to my mates to watch the game. He's a Spurs fan. 3-1 to the Arsenal. Big love from Inverness. Big up to you up there in Scotland, bro. Appreciate the support. Arteta stuttered when he said, Winnie's coming for the draw. He better not, man. He better not. North Wales, God country. A big up Shibe, no big up to me. Hey, really, oh, just cool, no man, just cool. Big up yourself. Peely said, what did he say? He's broken his tooth. Did he say that? Peely said, I've broken a tooth, got a strained thigh muscle and got flu. What else can go wrong? Hey, get well soon, man. If Arsenal win, you'll forget about all that pain, man. Craig said, Curtis, did you know EA Sports won't be doing no more FIFA games? Yeah, I heard it's going to be called EAFC or EA Sports or something like that. It is what it is. It's all money, innit? The notorious C unit. Come on, man. Worldwide. We're notorious out here, people. We ain't messing. It's time to get that W. Right. Before we start the game, we're just going to look at a few news stories and kind of go through what's going off in the Arsenal community. Obviously, Ben White is on the bench. And apparently, Saka hasn't trained that much this week. So we're going to see if there's a problem with his fitness levels later on in the game. So we may need Nico Ross-Klop-Pepe at some stage. Bukayo Saka has been directly involved in 17 goals for Arsenal in the Premier League this season. 11 goals, 6 assists. The most by a player aged 21 or under in a single campaign since Dele Alli in 2016-17. I mean, you're talking about the most in-form young player in the Premier League in terms of numbers. He's putting up numbers, and we gotta get him on the ball tonight. Like I said, people, apparently he hasn't trained much with the team this week, so maybe he's not fully fit, which means later on in the game, the likes of Smith Rowe, the likes of Nico Pepe may have to come on. Does he have 90 minutes in him? That is for sure, people. Moetsky said, Big C has Nketiah on his back. Hey, not quite, man, I'm telling you. Said Al Moetsky said, yo, Big C, I'm a vegan, but if we win today, I'll order Nando's. Bro, Nando's going to get cooked on the pitch, hopefully. I really hope so. G-Dog said, I feel like we've turned a corner, Curtis. Team spirit is the best I've seen in years. Their record at home against us means nothing. Now we have this togetherness. I hope you're right. I really do. Heart rate going to be mad tonight. Ambulance on speed dial. Villa apparently have signed Philip Coutinho. It's a brilliant signing for them. Can we hit 1,000 likes before the game? We're trying to break records tonight, people. All records are there to be broken. We're only 500 subscribers away from 45k. I think we can do it tonight. So can we hit 1,000 likes before this game even starts? Bring that positive vibe to the game, man. I'm telling you. We're already at, We're already at 800. Absolute legends, a lot of you people. Lick down that like button. We got super chat here from TMB who said, see you, Net. Please no hating refs today. Please no Arsenal hating refs on the field or in the VAR box. Refs, listen, as I said earlier on in the stream, Granit Xhaka, don't make it that we have to rely on a referee to make a big decision. The best way, I always tell people, the best way to deal with bad refs, don't give them a decision to make. That's what you do. You don't give them a decision to make. Don't put stupid challenges in. The first bad challenge that he puts in, Granit Xhaka, they're going to roll all over the floor. It's as simple as that. They're going to roll all over and they're going to beg a yellow card for him. And if he plays into their hands, then that's what's going to happen. That's where it'll all go wrong. So he has to make sure that he stays disciplined tonight, people. And that's the only way we're going to get the better of him. Rodansky said, I'm vegan and I'll get a McChicken Royale. I'm telling you, I'll be in Burger King later on if we beat them. And a lady said, flowers to you for the impact you've had on us and the YouTube space. Listen, I always say, no YouTube channel is successful without a quality community. I could sit here right now, put out all the content. If you don't buy into it and support it and view it and turn up every day, it don't go nowhere. So I have to big up the community. Absolute legends, every single one of you, man. And I love the debate. I'm not one of these channels that I'm like, listen, you've all got to think what I think. Nah, man, that's the beauty of football. It's debate. As long as it's respectful, we keep it moving, man. Big up Wax Online. Big up your damn self, brother. Make sure you go and subscribe to him, man. Definitely got to do some content with him, man. A quality channel, knows his football, man. Big up Wax. Hope you're well, bro. Get that Eddie green screen. Listen, man, you know my thoughts on Eddie. I don't think he's the guy to move forward. But while he's here, I said earlier on, man, we need a hero, Enrique and Glazer's settings, man. If Eddie scores the winner tonight, he's a hero tomorrow morning. So Heroes are there to be made in football. I've seen many footballers where you're saying, nah, his career's over at that club. All of a sudden, you score a few big goals, you're a hero, you sign a new contract, and you're going nowhere. So that's the beauty of it, you know? Saka Punch, Curtis, you are so open to others' opinions. It's amazing, representing the community to the fullest. Big up, man. I appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Enrique Settings, man. I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. It's all mad, people. It's all mad. I'm telling you, Champions League settings. I'll be at the Armory tomorrow. I'm telling you. We get Champions League. I might just be at the Emirates tomorrow just to be around that energy, people. I'm genuinely could just drive there. Visionites, big up yourself, Curtly. I came for the jokes. It's like hanging with a homie for the game. Used to watch other watch-alongs, but this one is the top of top. Yeah, me say, adapt me, I say, adapt me, I say. I respect it, people. Listen, a lot of other people make great content, and I support them as well, but I appreciate you being here. Killer Ice Lollies, big up with the super chat. He said, hey Curtis, hope you're well, brother. I'm paler more than normal as a white guy, feeling nervous about tonight's game. Not gonna lie, much love to the community, bro. We all lost a little colour today. We're all nervous. Do you know what I mean? But we get this W, people. We'll all be good. Nick said, just landed in Dubai, my G. 2120 here. Yo, you're in that nice heat, man. You're living good. You are living good, that is for sure, man. I'm due a holiday this summer. Albino has put Arsenal have now gone 7 Premier League games without a clean sheet. I mean, listen, a clean sheet would be unbelievable tonight, I'm telling you. I can honestly say I have not been this nervous for an Arsenal game since Baku, if I'm being honest. Europa League final. That was the last time I felt this nervous about an Arsenal game. I just, even the Europa League semi-final, I didn't feel this nervous because I don't know if I really believed we were going to turn it around. This, I feel like, is a winnable game. It's also losable. That's what's really interesting about the game. We could literally win this game 2-0 or lose 2-0, and that's what makes it so on edge. Elliot, big up yourself, said Curtis. Remember, Curtis, breathe and relax. We got this. Anyone who came on the member stream yesterday, Elliot was the most hyped up, gassed up Arsenal fan that I have ever seen in my life. I can't lie, you inspired me to get the merch. I thought, you know what, I got to turn up in the colours today. But the receipt is there, man. If we get beat, man, I might just, have to go back to the shop and say, yo, the sleeve just ripped a little bit, man. I need my money back. But 1K reached. Absolute legendary community. Really appreciate it. This is a record, by the way. We've hit 1,000 likes. We haven't even started the game yet. Absolutely amazing. Big up every one of you every time. Jay Mystery said the member stream was fire. We're on our way, we're off to Baku. I used to like that song as well. I used to sing that all. Will we get there? We won't know. Will we get there? We don't care. All we know is we are on our way. Mate, forget Baku. That's Europa League settings. We're on our way. We're going to Bernabeu. We're on our way. Will we get there? We don't know. We're going Champions League, man. Surely, man. It's that time. 2K by half time. 100%. We ain't ramping. There's 2,300 in the chat already. It's a big one. Big C, when you get the show? I had to cop, man. I had to. I had to turn up in the colours today, so I had to go and cop. If it don't happen, I'll be taking it back. But we move. Temp said, Curtis, we're finishing them off half an hour into the first half. I hope you're all right, my friend. How do you become a member? It's next to the subscribe button. As I always say, Apple devices, you have to click desktop version. If you're watching it through the YouTube app on an Apple device, it won't let you do it. Android, laptop, or desktop version, and you should be good. Top 4 should mean 4K likes. Listen, I set a target. If you want to go beyond that, then we move. These are the champions. This program is sponsored by Heineken, official sponsor of the UEFA Champions League. These are the champ. If I'm not hearing that music, I can't go back to, oh, oh, oh. I'm not built for that no more. I've heard that song too much. I have to stop. I need to hear sponsored by Heineken. And I'm not promoting an alcohol brand, by the way. That is obviously what they say on the advert. I can't deal with that Europa League thing no more. I've had enough. I want to keep my Thursday nights free next season. Cruise trains on a Thursday night. I don't want to be doing watch-alongs in the Europa League against Rapid Vienna and Dundalk. I want to be doing Tuesday night at the Bernabeu, Wednesday night at the Nou Camp. That's what I'm about right now. I'm telling you. It's vibes, people. We are 17 minutes until kickoff. This is unbelievable. I'm actually shocked how I feel about the game. Because we're playing them. If we were playing anyone else, I think I'd be like, okay, it's a big game, but it's them. It's them. Not only can we get fourth, we can end their season. I mean, what more do we need? What more motivation do you need? Mikel Arteta shouldn't even have to give a team talk. I'd just put a picture of the Champions League on the board and say, have a look at that. And then put a picture of the Europa League and say, which competition do you want to play in? You go and show me tonight. You go and show me. How good is it as an Arsenal fan? End of the season. Less than 5 games left. And we're actually playing for something. We're actually, it ain't that, no pressure FC. We go and win the last 5 games of the season because there's nothing to play for. We're at the business end. We're trying to get top 4, We need to secure it. Junior said, long time we've been able to get gassed over a game like this. We deserve it, man. We're Arsenal. Let's get back up there, man. Will McKenzie said, yeah, that's my real name, bro. There's a bunch of us up here. I cannot believe your name's Will McKenzie and you look like Will McKenzie. That is legendary. Feisty one, you are. Big up, Will. I appreciate the support, man. I hope you're having a great watch along up there in Inverness. I've been up to Scotland once, actually. I went to Glasgow years ago. It was vibes, I can't lie. Marcus Crouch, big up your damn self for becoming a member of the community. Really appreciate it. Wendell said, hey, Curtis, if the game goes south, don't get mad and take off your jersey and be all negative. I can't promise anything. It's emotional right now. I can't promise. I might rip it off like the Hulk. You never know, man. Big up Lofty in the chat. Hope you're well, bro. My brethren from long time. Hope you're well, Lofty, man. H resident, Atlanta, US. Arsenal fan base is massive. You know the Gunners are worldwide, man. The Gunners are worldwide. Josh should be in the dressing room now and tell them, here are the tickets to Dubai if you win. Listen, they get £500,000 bonus each if we get Champions League. The club get £50 million if you get in the group stage. The club gets an extra 9 million if they get 4th rather than finishing outside the top 4. What more motivation do you need as a footballer? It's the World Cup year. Gabriel Martinelli, if Arsenal are in the Champions League, you'll go into the World Cup with Brazil. If we're in the Europa League, you might miss out on it to a Rafinha or Richarlison. We know that your Vinicius and players like that and Neymar's will go. You being in the Champions League could be the difference between you playing for Brazil or not. All right, let's get into a bit of news. People saying here that Charles Watts has tweeted talking about Tomiyasu. Now, if this is true what he's saying, I think I don't like that. Yeah, I'm not happy with this. I'm not going to lie. So let me get this up on screen. Charles Watts is suggesting that Tomiyasu is at left back. Now, for me, that's a mistake. I'm calling that from now. If that works, cool, I respect it. That, for me, is a mistake. Because I don't want to see Cedric up against Son. I hope and pray that he can handle that, but I would have moved Tomiyasu back to right back and said go up against Son because Tomiyasu is our best defensive fullback. So, for me, that's a mistake. Charles Watts has said, Arsenal's pre-match warm-up routine suggests it will be a back 4. Tomiyasu left back once again. I just don't get that. I'm not going to get too negative about it. Listen, if Cedric handles Son, we move, we celebrate. For me, that's a crazy decision. Right? I'm putting that out there. Why would you not put Tomiyasu up against Son and then put Cedric against Kulusevski? I don't know. I don't get that one. Son, obviously the second top goal scorer in the Premier League. Big up Lewis Donovan for becoming a new member. Really appreciate that. Lambros said Saka will be covering, but then left back, Martinelli will be the left winger. So I think Tomiyasu could have played with Saka in front of him. I don't know. The way they're warming up doesn't have to be the way they actually set up, but I wouldn't have done that. I'm just going to be honest. Tommy is playing left back, Curtis. I'm watching the pre-game show. Feel like it's to help Gabby. And that could be the point. He might be looking at Martinelli. I always think Martinelli doesn't... You don't want Martinelli defending as much. I feel like Saka can deal with the defensive work a little bit better. So I think that's maybe why he's put Tomiyasu on that side. I think he might have looked here and thought Cedric and Martinelli is not that solid. But I'm going to be honest, I would have played Tomiyasu right back. I'm putting that out there from now. Gaurav, thank you for the super chat. Said, need to barbecue these chicken wings, Big C. Chelsea fan here. You are the GOAT of content creator. Thanks for doing this. Appreciate your super chat and your support. And, you know, it's good when rival fans come in as well. It's a footballing community here, you know. Maybe Cedric is that bad at left back. And that's the point. You know, maybe he's shocking there. I remember he did play there once in the Europa League. And he wasn't great. You know, he wasn't great. Adam said Tomiyasu is on that side because of his strong left foot. It's just for me, man. Son is so good. I just think you need the better fullback against him. But listen, I'm backing Mikel. If Mikel said he's playing left back, then we back it. We move. Matt said, Curtis, my G, big ups to you from the 6. Hope you're well in Toronto, bro. What happened to Romero? Romero is out injured. Now, Romero, a lot of Tottenham fans have said he's been their best defender this season. They paid about £50 million for him, and he's out injured, which is positive news for Arsenal. Davinson Sanchez comes in. Now, the thing with Davinson Sanchez, he's very 50-50 in that. I watch him sometimes, and I think this guy's an absolute beast. He roughs people up. And then you watch him a week later, and he looks a donkey. He looks like Titus Bramble. So it just depends which Davinson Sanchez turns up, to be honest. Hopefully the donkey out of Shrek turns up tonight and we rip him apart. Prince Teddy said Tomiyasu better do to Son what Herrera did to Hazard. Bro, like I said, I don't think he's going to be on that side. That is the problem. Loz said, big up Big C. Arteta wanting to stop the creation coming from Kulusevski. Yeah, I mean, possibly. Listen, they're dangerous on both sides. I don't like our Sky are showing a bunch of goals that Kane scored against Arsenal over the years. We don't want to see that. Show us Arsenal goals, man. Titus Bramble settings. Tuez said, after all the Arteta out, Curtis, you should get a shirt with Arteta on the back as payback. I might do it for banter. We'll see. I might do it for banter. Listen, I've always said I'm prepared to eat humble pie if he proves me wrong. And I want him to prove me wrong. I want him desperately to prove me wrong because that's for the benefit of the football club. I'm more than happy to say, listen, I got it wrong on this manager and we're in the Champions League. Facts, you know. Don't forget to smash a like and make sure you subscribe, people. We're moving tonight. We already got 1,000 likes pre-kickoff and let's see if we can hit 45k tonight, people. Let's see if we can do it. Waiting for the Arteta green screen. He'll get it, man, as long as we're there, people. No messing about. They should have got Thierry Henry in the studio tonight, man, not Theo Walcott. Even though I like Walcott in the sense that, you know, he always used to wind up the Tottenham fans when he played. I remember the 2-1 when he was walking off. That was always good. They showed Rosicki's goal, absolute class. I remember that. Tristan said, love your attitude, Big C. Other channels will never admit when they're wrong. Listen, it's football opinions. Football opinions change every week. You know, that's the way the game is. 4 weeks ago, if you'd have asked any Arsenal fan, do you think El Neni should stay at Arsenal? I reckon 99.9% of fans would have said, get rid of him, he's not good enough. He's had 4 or 5 good games. Probably 60% of the fan base want to keep him now. That's football, you know. We change with form, and that's the reality. I'm not saying I agree with that, but I'm saying a lot of people will agree with that. Darren said, Charles Watts posted a pre-match video on YouTube. Tommy is doing drills at left back. Ish said, feels like a cup final. Listen. At the end of the day, football is about winning trophies. That's a fact. When you can't win a trophy or when you haven't won a trophy, you've got to look at the next best thing. The next best thing, Arsenal need Champions League football. This can push this club forward as much as winning a trophy can. It's not as good as winning a trophy. You remember a trophy for the rest of your life. But getting top 4, if we build on it in the summer, can have the same effect as winning a trophy. Let's face it, we won the FA Cup 2 years ago. It made very little difference. Getting in the Champions League, if we sign the right players in the summer, will transform this whole club if Edu does his job right in the summer. So, yeah, it's a huge game. We are 12 minutes until kickoff. The nerves are starting to set in, people. Prince Teddy's threw up a stat. Antonio Conte has won just 1 of his 8 meetings against Arsenal in all competitions. That's good. I like them stats. Obviously, that's that'll be at different clubs, not Spurs. Obviously, I'm assuming when he was playing, when he was managing other clubs in Italy. CL said, after the lineups, what's your score prediction? Do you know what? I predicted a 2-2 draw. I'm so hyped. I kind of want to go for a 2-1 win, but I'm just going to sit on the 2-2. for now. I hope we win. I really hope we win, you know. Somebody said there I missed a super chat again. Apologies. I think someone's written the super chat. Jay, apologies. Missed my super chat. If Cruz is 17 years old, comes on for Spurs in the final 5 minutes of the Champions League final against Arsenal, do you want him to score? It's 0-0 at the moment. Yeah, score an own goal. Perfect way to answer the question, Jay. That works for everyone, right? Oh, dear. You know, as I was reading that question, I was like, Jay, you're putting me in a horrendous position here. Little own goal, flick on at the back post, and we move. Arsenal win the Champions League. Tottenham might sell him in the summer. Maybe Arsenal buy him. We keep it moving. Let's go. Visionite said, Big C, we take the W today. Clip it. Clip that Ras, man. Everyone who thinks we're going to win, I'm with you, people. Zach said, what a question. He put me under some serious pressure. I feel like I answered it pretty well, to be fair. I've been learning from the Arteta waffle in the press conference. IH said he's watching from jail. Who's got a good link? Big up your damn self, man. Freedom is a must. If you got a link for him, hit him up, man. Hit him up. It's on Sky. Maybe you can get a link to him in the chat. Big up, man. Stay safe. Is Tommy playing at right back, said Carl. Terrified of Son v Cedric. It's looking like Son v Cedric, which scares me. I can't lie. That is intimidating. Annie Greasy said, yes, Big C, hope you're good. Glad I'm watching the North London derby with you this evening. Gonna be lit. Come on, man. Straight vibes. We got man watching from the JL house and all sorts of people. I respect the support. Johnny said, Big C, so hyped. Let's go. Big up Cruz too. Yeah, man. Big up, man. I appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Runjan said, we need to be sensible, defend properly and take our chances. As I keep saying, see off that first 15 minutes, right? First 15 minutes, they're going to come out. They're going to try and score. The crowd will be rocking. Once you calm them down, you can grow into the game. We will create chances against this Tottenham defence. Mark my words. Chicken Royale at right back. Don't rate him. Ryan Sessegnon, left wing back. Don't rate him. Eric Dyer. Don't rate him. Davinson Sanchez definitely got a mistake in him. Davis, don't rate him. And I'm not just saying that because it's them. Because I do think Romero is a very good centre-back. And Davinson Sanchez, on his day, is a good centre-back. But we're hoping he has that donkey day, you know. Get at that defence. Even Lloris has got a mistake in him, you know. HMP supporting you. Hey, big up, man. Freedom is a must, people. Freedom is a must. Come on, you Gunners. It's been too many years since Champions League. We can't go 5 years without Champions League. It's ridiculous, you know. We're too big for that. Cedric Brace said, was that Rochelle? Cedric Brace. If Cedric scores a brace, geez, it's going to be unbelievable. Big up DJ Ashby. Hope you're well, bro. He said, big up Curtis. So nervous, like I've got an exam. It's ridiculous. We are 9 minutes until kickoff, people. We're going to discuss the starting lineups again. Arsenal's team news, unchanged from the game against Leeds. Rob Holding continues with Gabriel. Transplant boys at centre-back. Ben White does return, but he's only on the bench, not fully fit. Apparently, he hasn't trained a lot with the team. Saka also hasn't trained a lot with the team. Whether he can get through the 90 minutes or not is a different matter. So the Arsenal team is Ramsdale in goal. Tomiyasu, we don't know whether he's at right back or left back. Charles Watts said he was training at left back in the warm-up. For me, I wouldn't have done that. I would have played him at right back against Son, but maybe he's better at left back than Cedric, so it is what it is. Tomiyasu and Cedric at full back. Holding and Gabriel, transplant boys at centre back. In midfield, the Chuckle brothers, Xhaka and El Neni. Odegaard in the 10 role. He is captain as well, as usual. Saka on the right. Martinelli gets the nod on the left. A lot of people were saying maybe bring Smith Rowe in. Although we did have a poll today and most people said they would go for your boy Gabby. I think Martinelli can rip Emerson Chicken Royale apart. I'm telling you, I know people saying he had a good game against Luis Diaz. That's a one-off. You know, even a broken clock is right twice a day, people. I don't rate that guy. You can get at him and cause him problems, and we need to get at him. We need to get Emerson Royale. He's dodgy. I don't rate him, and hopefully Martinelli can cause him some problems. Martinelli on the left, and Eddie Nketiah continues through the middle. And, you know, we're happy for it right now. That's where we're at. He needs to press the likes of Eric Dyer, put him under pressure, make life difficult for him. He doesn't like that. So we've got to do that. We've got to see that from Eddie. And listen, he always gives you energy. The one thing today with Eddie and Nketiah, I don't think you'll get bags of chances today. If you get a good chance, you got to score. Can't afford to be missing one-on-ones and just thinking I'll get another opportunity. You might not get many opportunities if we're playing counter-attacking football. Big up Dre, who said big up the Twitch gang. Big up everyone watching on Twitch, on YouTube, supporting the channel, liking the video and all of that good stuff, people. I respect it. I love it. And we've got 1.3k likes. We haven't even started the game yet. It's amazing, people. The Arsenal bench: Leno, Tavares, Swanson, Ben White, Sambi Lokonga, Charlie Patino, Nicolas Pepe, Smith Rowe, and Lacazette. So we do have a few options if the game needs changing, you know. Pepe, I think if you're chasing a game, you can bring him on. If you're defending a game, don't bring him on. Smith Rowe definitely can come on and change the game and get a goal. Lacazette, maybe bring it on if you're defending a lead. No, I'm joking, by the way. Yeah, he is a striker, so really he should still be someone you can bring on for a goal, but we know he doesn't score that many goals. Big up Perth Aussie Gooner for becoming a member. Really appreciate that. And like I said, we are going to do one, maybe even two member streams before the season finishes. It's a big occasion, this. The players are walking out onto the pitch, people. The nerves are setting in. The nerves are setting in. We are 5 minutes until kickoff. I'm trying to stay calmer, but I don't know if I can. It's all mad, people. Mark, big up your damn self. Arsenal, Arsenal, Arsenal. Come on! Come on! Let's cook this chicken, people. Season it up. Put it in the cooker and burn it. Let's deal with them lot. I'm not even going to talk about their team again. You know their team. They've got 3 good players. They're front 3. Deal with them, you win the game. If you don't, you're in trouble. We are 4 minutes from kickoff, people. The countdown has begun. The players are on the pitch. This is it. The talking stops. The hype stops. Arsenal are 4 minutes away from potentially being back in the blood clot Champions League. Listening to that music. We've been through so much pain. Rapid Vienna, Dundalk, Thursday nights, Olympiacos, Villarreal being knocked out. Listen, if Eddie scores, I've always rated you, will definitely be something you hear. You know this is a shameless setting, people. What we say here stays in here, people. Gambian Guna said, I'm pumped for the game. We're going to smash them. I'm telling you, man. I'm not even saying their name. It's just them. It's just them. We're calling them all game. Come on, you Gunners. Let's do this. This is going to be wild. It's going to be absolutely wild. I feel like I should start stretching. You know what I mean? Start stretching before. I feel like I'm playing today. This game is huge. This game means everything to Arsenal. Let me tell you that. People can say, yeah, winning the title, this, that, the other. I get that. That was the history. We live in the present. This is where we're at right now. We have to win this game. History Channel settings if we get back in the Champions League. Come on, Mikel. We've had our problems. Mikel, I'm going to talk to you now. In case AirPod Albert is listening in. Listen, Mikel, we've had our problems. We've had some serious problems. It's been 2.5 years. I would say 6 months. FA Cup. Last year was a nightmare. This year's been a roller coaster. We've had our problems. But today, we can put all them problems to bed. You beat Tottenham. You get Arsenal back in the Champions League. You'll be on the green screen. I'll have cones out for the next stream. I'll have waffles out. I'll eat waffles live on the stream. The humble pie will be out the oven. This is Arsenal. This is Mikel Arteta. You played for Arsenal. You won the FA Cup. You played under Arsene Wenger. Take us to war and win this battle. Everything's forgiven. Getting knocked out to Villarreal. Finishing 8th. Losing the first 3 games of the season. Damn, even selling Aubameyang to Barcelona for nothing, who was my favourite Arsenal player. All is forgiven. Beat them today. Put Arsenal back in the Champions League. And we move, people. We move. North London is red. The game is about to kick off. 2 minutes till kick-off. Let's do this. Let's beat Tottenham. Get back in the Champions League. And get back what is rightfully ours, people. Come on, you Gunners. Let's do this. Come on! Come on! Let's do this. I'm hyped. I'm telling you, I've got to ensure all of this. This is going out the window. Let's go, people. Let's go. 1 minute until kickoff. Get your score predictions in the comments. We're going to war, people, with them. I will not even say their name. This is all about us. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, people. Man got me dropping bars pre-match. Let's go, man. Come on, get your score predictions in. 1-1, 2-2. A lot of draws here. 2-1 to Arsenal. Cone man settings. 1-0. 7-0 Arsenal. Preach it. 3-1 to Arsenal. We are underway, people. The North London derby. Tottenham against Arsenal. We are potentially 90 minutes from being back in the Champions League. Come on! Let's go! Let's go. Throw into Tottenham down by the corner flag. Come on! I'm pumped for this. Eddie, come on, bro. Let's go. My striker tonight. I don't care. Mikel, my manager. I'll back all of you tonight. We're going to war. Let's go. Let's cook these chickens, man. I'm peckish. I need a Nando's. Extra spicy. Lloris kicks it long. Come on, man. Let's do this. Gabriel. Going to be a lot of commentary tonight. Xhaka gets the ball out wide to Martinelli. Go on. Get at this chicken royale, man. Tomiyasu on the overlap. Get the ball in. Go on. Go on, lad. Crossed in. Oh, it's a poor cross. Don't like that, Martinelli. Come on. Gabby there looking dangerous already against chicken royale. I'm telling you. Go on. Get at him. He ain't even in the Brazil squad. You're in the Brazil squad, bro. He dreams of being in your shoes. Xhaka, keep the ball. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's do this. Early possession for Arsenal. Cedric. Keep the ball. Keep the ball. Tottenham are going to try and press us. Gabriel, get it out wide. Good, good. Move the ball. Tomiyasu at left back. If you have to go long, go long. Looks for Eddie. It's not a great ball. That's it. Yes, Eddie. Yes, Eddie. Odegaard, move the ball. Finds Eddie and Nketiah. Oh! Ah! Referee! Penalty! Oh, he doesn't give it. Early penalty shout there, people. I think Eric Dyer, did he win the ball or not? I don't know. They didn't really complain about it. Come on! Good start to the game. Let's go. Arsenal. Arsenal. Is it a pen? Oh, he dived. He dived, Eddie, man. Was there any need to dive there, really, man? I think he could have got the ball. Could have carried on with the ball. I don't know why he did that. VAR checks over. I think he should have stayed on his feet there and tried to get the ball, man. I don't think... You're not going to get away with a dive on VAR. You're just not. I think he should have stayed on his feet there. Early pressure. Arsenal have started well. 2 minutes gone. Arsenal in possession. I don't know why the brother's diving. It's not a penalty, man. He should have stayed on his feet there. Eddie Murphy settings, man. Gabriel, they're pressing. Son and Kane. Here's Ramsdale. Just go long, man. Don't take no chances. I said, she fell over. Eddie should have stayed on his feet there, man. Yeah, man's moving like a dolphin, fam. I don't know what he's doing. Tottenham, first bit of possession. We have to press them. Davinson Sanchez, Royale. These men are not great on the ball. Go on, Eddie. Go on. Press Lloris. Go on, Saka. Go on, Saka. Go on. Yes. Go on, lad. Yes, Saka. Find Cedric. Odegaard, 25 yards out. Hit it. Deflection. Ooh. First shot on target. Come on! Arsenal! 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 Come on! Anything from 30 to 25. Pulled the trigger. Licked that shot off. Shot by Odegaard. Deflected. It was straight at the goalkeeper. We've started the brighter team. It's a throw into Tottenham, though, in our half. Machine said Spurs playing counter-attack early. I'm worried. Sean said, big up Cruz. Cruz is in the background, man. He's hyped. He's hyped still. Electric stream. It's vibes, people. This is it. We've started the game well. Don't let Tottenham set into the game. Don't let them settle. Just keep them going. Man said you're going to wake up the neighbours. The only good thing, my neighbours stay up late usually, so they're calm. They're big Real Madrid fans. Sometimes when Madrid are playing, I hear them going crazy as well. Kadir Cruz in the background. It's straight vibes, man. Straight vibes. Craig said 1.5k likes, 2.1 in the chat. Lick down the like button. Big up the community as always. Games on Sky, Lonus. Games on Sky. Feel sorry for Curtis's neighbours. Here's Davinson Sanchez. Let's press them. Make life difficult for them to get out. And force them to go long. Here's Eric Dyer on the ball in his own penalty area. Cruz the new Henry. Yeah, let's hope so. Davinson Sanchez, heavy touch, loses possession. Xhaka, come on, man! Don't start with that! We win the ball back, and Xhaka's dilly-dallying on the ball and loses it. Don't need to do that. Højbjerg finds Kulusevski. Gabriel comes across. Well done. Get rid, be strong. Rah! Free kick. Free kick to Arsenal. Jeez, man. Wow, what are they complaining about here? Gabriel, you better not have stamped on him, boy. Kulusevski's complaining about something. Gabby, man, relax yourself. All that favela business. They've shook hands. No VAR. We keep it moving. Granit controlled the ball like, oh, what's happening? Bro, it's North London derby. You ain't getting that time. Please tell me Gabriel didn't stamp on him or nothing. I don't think they're doing a VAR check anyway. We're good to go. Relax, man. You got a fresh hairline. You're in the Brazil squad. What more do you want? Just chill. Xhaka moving slow, man. I'm telling you. Come on. We made a decent start. Free kick. Ramsdale in the penalty area. Let's go. Gabriel Magalhaes did well there. Saka. He's going to get doubled up on Sessegnon. Here's Nketiah. Finds Odegaard. Arsenal keep possession. Xhaka. Finds Gabriel. Arsenal have the ball back. Rob Holding. Be careful. They're pressing. He does well there. Nearly lost it to Son. And then he finds Gabriel. Tottenham are clearly under instruction to press that. Oh, Gabriel goes for a long ball, goes through to Lloris. Man, it's nerve-wracking. We've started well. All them can do is counter-attack. And that's what they'll do, innit? That's what they'll do. I will not say their name while this 90 minutes is going on. It's them. That's it. That's all we're calling them. Stress settings. Come on. Early goal would settle the nerves. Ben Davies goes long, looking for Son over the top. Holding, deal with it. Goes out for a throw-in. They haven't started off great, to be fair, but Ramsdale kicks it long upfield. We've started all right. Early shot. Can we create the first big chance? Cedric does well. Wins the header above Sessegnon. Granit Xhaka. Get the ball out wide. Tomiyasu. Gabriel Martinelli's got to run. Run, my friend, run. Give it him, Tommy! What are you doing? Man's running. He's left the ball behind him. Dangerous. Kulusevski. He's got Chicken Royale on the overlap. Royale whips in. It's blocked by Martinelli. Come on, Tomiyasu, man. The man's running. The ball's behind him. This is the only thing I say about Tomiyasu. He's not great going forward. Got to be lively there. That second extra that you might get against Leeds, you ain't getting that. Harry Kane down the sides, whips it in. Oh, Gabriel clears it for a throw-in. Ramsdale should have collected that. He's got to be shouting loud there for him to leave it. Stop the cross settings, man. You got to be loud when you're in an atmosphere like this. Bentancur whips it in. Oh, good defending, Cedric. Forces Sessegnon away. Is Son, Saka with Davis on his back. Does well, turns, don't lose the ball. You've lost it. Get rid of it, man. We're not Man City. We can't. Hey! Referee! That is a foul in the corner, but the ref plays on. Cedric was fouled. Martinelli on the halfway line. Get at him. Get at him. Burn this chicken. Get at him. Royale against Martinelli. Burger King settings. Martinelli skips inside. Go on, lad. Oh, drive at him. Don't slow it down. All right, we start again. Go. Get at him. Be confident, Gabby, man, please. Xhaka, crossing position. Whips it in. It's a terrible cross. I want to see Martinelli get at him there, man. He's one-on-one with Chicken Royale. Here's Cedric out wide. Arsenal having a bit of possession. Keep the ball. Good ball, that. Saka, 25 yards out. Terrible shot. Nearly deflects to Nketiah. Slipped, and that's the second time. Odegaard slipped and Saka slipped as well. Man, this is going to be a long night. I need to calm down, man. Sessegnon finds Son. Son turns away from Cedric. We're in trouble. Gabby, you got to go to the ball, bro. Don't let him keep running. Don't let him keep running. Force him back. Yes! Take that, boy. Take that. Straight out of them favelas. Great tackle, Gabriel Magalhaes. Son on the floor. El Neni finds Odegaard. Lift your head. Lift your head. Eddie, keep the ball. Keep the ball, Eddie. Come on. Get that to... No! What is that? What is that, Eddie? This ain't under 23 football, bro. Why is he trying to backheel it there? They've crossed it over the bar. It's gone out for a goal kick. I don't want to Yo, listen, Eddie. Know your limitations, bro. You're a poacher. You're a hard worker. Don't start doing back heels on the halfway line when you don't even know what's behind you. Don't do that. You're not Cristiano Ronaldo. You're not Lionel Messi. Relax yourself. Man's back heeling the ball on the halfway line when you don't even know what's going on. Looky there. They've crossed it over the bar. Goal kick to Arsenal. I need to relax. This is mad. This game's going to be too long. Oh, man. Ramsdale with a long kick. Cedric. Don't let Son turn. That's a foul. Free kick to Spurs halfway line. Free kick to them halfway line. Yeah, I need to take a breather. If I commentate the whole game, it could be all mad. I don't know what's going on. Free kick to them on the off. Trust me, sometimes it happens. Believe in their own hype. Ooh, Son's down on the floor. Ooh, little kick. Holding's got to be careful there, you know. VAR start looking at that, man. Get up, Son, man. But you can't start kicking, man, when they're down, even though I respect it. Not with VAR. Soft Doc said, I'm muting my commentary for yours. This one here from Holding. Rob, that's silly, you know. That's silly behaviour. Wow, he's lucky VAR didn't check that. He gave him a little kick. If he released Martinelli, it would have been one-on-one. Bro, why did Nketiah not just slide a through ball there? Why is he trying to backheel it? Martinelli with the mad press. Go with him. Go win this. Go win this, Cedric. Gets done by Sessegnon. Rob Holding heads it forward. Saka flicks it on. Tottenham have the ball. They have the ball. Where's the dots? Do you man want the dots? I think I've got the dots ready, you know. I think I've got the dots ready still. Throw. Oh, Son and Holding. It's kicking off. It's kicking off. Son and Holding. Handbags. Cedric's coming in. Yeah, it's all mad. Neil said, calm down, Curtis. It's really early, mate. Big up Curtis from Neil in Toronto. David said, here's a fiver for the blood pressure. I know, I need to relax. Ooh, sir. Ooh, sir. Let me calm down. Holding was tight. See, Son wants you to get tight. Man's doing wrestling moves on him. Man's flipping him over. It's all mad. Rob Holding's got to be careful. Man said Son just met his father. It's all mad. Rob Holding, man, he's rough. I like the fact he's roughing him up. Just don't get booked. Be smart about it. Man grabbed him. Follicle foolery by Holding. Long ball. Chicken Royale wins the header against Martinelli. Forced back to the halfway line. I like a bit of dark arts as well. I can't lie. Big up COD Central. Big up from Stockholm. Hope you're well. There's no way Curtis can keep this energy for 90 minutes. Bro, I might have to have a nap at half time if I carry on like this. I'm going wild, but we try. We see how far we can go. Davinson Sanchez on the halfway line. Eric Dyer. And they keep possession. UFC settings, man. I'm telling you. It's Harry Kane in the penalty area. Well done. Gabriel gets tight and Ramsdale collects it. We have started well. Positive start by Arsenal. Can't lie. It's just, can we create that chance? Can we create that chance? Dre said he likes it. Yeah, man, and he weren't the most positive on the member stream yesterday. But yeah, man, we've started solid. I can't lie. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like the video. We're looking for 3K likes. Road to the Champions League, people. See, that's the problem. Ramsdale kicks it long there. Eric Dyer comfortably wins the header above Nketiah. Nketiah's not going to win many headers. You've got to turn Dyer, get him running towards his own area. And put pressure on him in that way. Big up James, who said, greetings, Big C. Thomas said, huge shout from BCN. It's going to be a long game, said Ron, 100%. They're in possession. Højbjerg finds Davinson Sanchez on the halfway line. Out wide to Kulusevski. Don't let him run. Don't let him start running. That was Emerson Royale, actually. Killer Ice Lolly said, this is for Cruz for winning his tournament. Well done, fella. I appreciate that, Ice Lollies, man. I'll pass that on to him. And everyone who watched the stream the other day knows, obviously, they won their tournament. I left the tournament early to come back and do the watch-along and was watching the videos and stuff, so it was tense. But yeah, man, big him up. And it was a year older as well, who they was playing against, so it was a hard tournament. Rob Holding, Suplex City, man. I respect it. I was a big wrestling fan back in the day. Ultimate Warrior, Bret the Hitman Hart. So I remember them wrestling moves, you know. Arsenal in possession. Mohamed El Neni, calm this game down. Keep the ball a little bit. Spurs are pressing quite high. I said their name again, innit? I don't want to say their name. I'm going to call them. Can we create that big chance? Here's Gabriel on the halfway line. He's asking for a midfielder to come and get the ball. He's asking for a midfielder to come and get the ball. Here's Martinelli, left-hand side. Cuts inside, does well. Oh, he has a heavy touch, and Davinson Sanchez, Chicken Royale, looked a little bit flustered. Kane needs referrals from the transplant boys. I'm telling you, that's the stress of the Man City move. He wanted that Man City move. Probably the hairline went back a little bit, you know, when he seen Haaland go to City. Here's Rob Holding on the ball. They're not pressing us as much now, you see. After that first 10, 15 minutes, everything calms down. The noise goes down. The press stops. That's when you can start growing into the game, you know. Disrespect. That's all it is. Oh, Martinelli down the sides. Gets past Royale. Pulls it back to Odegaard there. See, I feel like somebody should have been in the penalty area, preferably Eddie and Katie, so I can just whip that across. I'm telling you now, people, I'm calling it. Martinelli's got this chicken royale, mate. I'm telling you. He's been to Burger King and he's ordered. He's got him. I'm telling you, he's quicker than him. He's backing off him every time he gets the ball. Gabby, just rip him. Keep running at him. Tire him out. And then Smith Rowe can come on later. Saka needs to learn to go down. Too many times he stays on his feet when fouled. Yeah, he does. You know, you look at Son and a lot of these other wingers. Small contact, they're on the floor, mate, asking for a free kick. El Neni, they're pressing us now. Cedric, stay calm. That's a dangerous one. El Neni goes over the top. Saka, go on. Go on, he don't want it. He don't want it. Go on, Bakayo. Yeah, never a foul. Saka, referee, man. Free kick. Well done, Bakayo. Yellow card for Davis. Let's go. Boy got roughed up there. Tried to come with that Welsh power. Bang! Saka. Boop. Give him the big shoulder. Always press when they're facing their own goal. Saka. Davis had a decent touch. Got weights. Lost the ball. The sad thing is Saka was going to drive into the penalty area then. Davis clips his back foot. Yellow card for Davis. Free kick to the Gunners. Great crossing situation this on the right-hand side. Saka, Odegaard probably, or Cedric will take it. It's a chance. Conte's going mad. Shut your mouth, Antonio, man. Relax yourself. It's a blatant foul. All I'm saying now, anytime you get one-on-one with Davis, run at him. He's on a yellow card. Get him sent off. Red card will change this game completely. Martin Odegaard, in-swinging free kick, people. In-swinging free kick. Here we go. Here we go. Odegaard, in-swinger. Side of the penalty area for Arsenal. Transplant boys, I'm calling it. Gabriel or Rob Holding. Flick on at the near post into the far corner. Watch this. Here we go. 17 minutes gone. They're wrestling each other in the penalty area. Tomiyasu and Dyer. Odegaard whips it in. Oh, it's a terrible free kick. It's cleared away. Cedric, hook that, bro. Puts it back in. That's an absolute waste. Goes through to Lloris. Come on, Odegaard, man. That's a half-decent opportunity in a game of this magnitude. The cross has to be better. Arsenal win the ball back from the goal kick. Here's Saka, loses out to Sessegnon, man. It's too obvious you're going to cut back there. Saka, at times, you're going to have to drive onto that right foot. You can't just cut back onto your left foot each and every time. No fake scores in the chat, people. We can't have that. It ruins the experience for people. I'll put people in timeouts for that, man. That's not fair on people watching. Oh, why are you going to ground there? What's going on? They're on the attack. Bentancur in trouble. Ryan Sessegnon. Ball whipped in. Headed away by Gabriel. Great defending. Granit moved the damn ball. Martinelli. Oh, no. We had a counter-attack on there. El Neni, man. What kind of header is that? Heads it straight to Chicken Royale. Here's Kane. Right-hand side. We had a good counter-attack on there, man. We're just not picking the right pass. Martinelli's the problem for them, I'm telling you. They can't handle him. They can't handle him. He's so direct. Throw into them in our penalty area. Gibraltar is back. Listen, you can't put a free kick in like that near post headed away. The intensity is decent. It looks like we can hit them on the counter-attack. Our final ball hasn't been good enough so far. Martinelli's the key. Martinelli is the key, people. I'm telling you. AC Slater, great commentary. I appreciate it, bro. They've got the ball back on the halfway line. Davinson Sanchez. Game's slowed down a little bit now. This should suit us. We don't want this game at 100 miles an hour. That suits players like Son. You know, we want to slow the game down, get possession, hit them on the break. Ball out wide. Chicken Royale. Drills it in. El Neni heads it away. And Nketiah does well in the end. The appeal found ball. Jacques. Granite, man. All that talking, all those interviews gives it away. Come on. You can't refer back to type. This is what I'm saying. Like, let me not get carried away, but it's such a sloppy pass. He's not even under that much pressure. You can't give them the ball back. You've got to damage them when you've got the ball. Madness. I'll take Eddie off if he plays like this. And ball whipped in. Son, back poster appealing for a penalty. He's given a penalty. Oh, my days. He's given a penalty to Tottenham. Rob Holding. He's been doing it to Son all game. He's been pushing him all game. He's been doing it all game. He's been doing it. He's been doing wrestling moves on him. It's just ridiculous. I said before the game, I'm not scared of Arsenal. I'm scared. It's Cedric. It's embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing. He just barges him in the back. He's not even looking at the ball. Cedric, man, that is absolutely shambolic defending by Cedric Suarez. That is cowardly, weak, shambolic defending. Said it before, he shouldn't have played right back. Awful defending. Cedric, what are you moaning about? You barged him in the back because you bottled it. You're an experienced Portuguese international and you bottled it. Don't give him a high five. Slap him round the face. Cowardly defending. Shocking defending from Cedric. It's weak and he bottled it. Didn't want to defend. So he just barged him and tried to get away with it. Absolutely awful. Harry Kane against Ramsdale. See, I told you. We're the problem. It ain't no one else. Tottenham don't look great. That's a pen. It's a pen. It is soft, but you don't need to do it. What are you doing it for? Kane against Ramsdale. He's probably the best penalty taker in world football. Ramsdale, make yourself a hero, please. Come on, Rambo. Come on, Rambo. He's going to your left. Told you he scored. I knew he was going to his left because he usually goes right against us. Oh, I feel like locking the stream off. 1-0. Kane. Cedric, you bottle job. Stop moaning at the ref, Granit Xhaka. How about you don't give the damn ball away? Under no pressure. We'll see what we're about now. We'll see what we're about. Xhaka gave the ball away. Ball away under no pressure. And it led to that goal. Kane scores. They lead 1-0. Have they played well? No. Do they need to? No, because unfortunately, when you got players like Cedric and do stupid things like that, all Cedric's done, listen, 9 times out of 10, what Cedric's done there wouldn't be given as a penalty. But it's Son, and Son plays for them decisions. When the referee sees a guy getting a little barge in the back, and he goes over, because look at Cedric, he's not even looking at the ball. He's not trying to get the ball. He's done it too obvious. You can jump for the ball and give him a little nudge in the back. He's literally stayed on his feet and just barged him with his arm. Listen, we can say not a pen, and I get it. It's a soft penalty. It's a soft penalty, but it is a foul. It is a foul. I'm sorry, it is. It's cowardly defending. Why not go up with him and just try and win the header and give him a little nudge in the back while you're in the air? He's just stood there. You're not even goal side of him. I'm sorry, for me, it's a penalty. I know people don't want to hear that, and I should defend the Arsenal player. It's cowardly defending. It's cowardly. You're on the wrong side. You're not even goal side of him. Look at that from Kane, climbing over Holding. It's a shambles defending. Shambles. Big up Fran in the chat, said, blatant pen, come on, wrong side, and barged him. Listen, we can get into account how much force he put into it. That's irrelevant, to be honest. You gave him the option. Like I said earlier, you don't give referees decisions to make. North London derby, you barged him, no attempt to win the ball. You know that Son's going to go down and it's a penalty. It's a shambles. I would absolutely have Cedric by the throat at half-time. I'd say, you're a 29-year-old Portuguese international. You've been in the game probably 10 years. We're in the biggest game of the season, and you go and do something like that. Don't give the referee a decision to make. It's not necessary. I know as a former striker, man does that to me in my back. I'm rolling around the floor, throwing up arms, looking for the penalty. It's a shambles. And I ain't letting off Granit Xhaka, who gave the ball away. Ball over the top. Lloris, he dropped it. Oh, go on. Pass it. Oh, the God. You turned straight back into him. Keep the damn ball. Lloris dropped it. He gave it him back. It's not other teams I'm afraid of. It's our own team. Simple as that. Chicken has jammed the cannon. Big on my boy Nathan in the chat, man. Hope you're well, Nay. Pen, you know, man. You're a striker, you know. You jump up in the area and a defender puts an arm in your back and he's not even jumping and he's not even goal side. You're going to go down. The ref's going to give it. I'm sorry, he's going to give it. I hate that defending. I'm fuming because they haven't even played well. You can't give penalties away. Look at look at Holding. He's getting yellow card. Oh, I told man, didn't I, before the game? I don't want to do an I told you so. I told man in the preview, Rob Holding won't be able to handle this game. He's gone up a level. Son's just turned him like a baby. He's gone. Holding knows he's about to get rinsed for pace. Oh, people, stay calm. We can't panic. We can't panic. We haven't done enough to beat them so far. We have not done enough to win this game in this first 26 minutes. We haven't hardly created anything. Eddie looks like a headless chicken. Xhaka's giving the ball away under no pressure. And we just gave him a penalty. I'm going to try and relax. I can't, though. Heavy pass there to Ramsdale. I think you've got to take Rob Holding off for Ben White. Look at Cedric. He's done. He's Cedric the Entertainer. Def Comedy Jam. Kane, nutmegs Gabriel, goes past Tommy Asso, great block, unbelievable block. Chicken Royale puts it wide. We need to hold tight, people. We need to hold tight. We're crumbling. We are crumbling. What a block by Royale. As Gabriel just diving in and getting nutmegged by Harry Kane. Harry Kane's like 60 pace on FIFA. Look at the nutmeg. Oh, come on, Gabby, man. Close your damn legs. This is what happens at times, people, when you've got a young team. We spoke about that young team. Sometimes your young team can't deal with this kind of pressure, you know? And our experienced player, where's Granit Xhaka? All that talking, all them interviews, where is he? Gave the ball away that led to us a goal. Granit Xhaka, experienced, doing nothing. Cedric, experienced, gives away a penalty. Rob Holding's experienced, getting rinsed by Son. Where's our experienced players? Arteta does have to earn his salary. Be brave. Be brave today. I'm sorry. I don't care how well any of these players have done this season. If they're not performing, take them off. Sack or any of them. Get them off. This ain't the night for you know, emotion and all of that. Odegaard, if he ain't getting on the ball, get him off. This might not be a game for him. Our midfield aren't getting the ball to him quick enough. All over the show here, Big C. We know Son is a lightweight and the refs love him playing into their hands. Rob Holding thinks he's in WWE. He thinks he's in Hell in the Cell. He's having a wrestling match. Look at Saka. Bro, Bakayo, listen, on one hand, bro, you can take your praise as a player, star boy, all of that, bro. You're playing against Ryan Sessegnon. I know Sessegnon played well against Liverpool. I'm expecting you to give him a hard game. Right now, you're giving him a training session. The only player in our attack that looks potent is Martinelli. And here is Martinelli. Spurs give the ball away. Or them. Odegaard, come on, move the ball. He's got no one on the overlap. Move the ball. Xhaka, move it. Granit's winding me up. Honestly, all them interviews. He shoots. He puts it over. Too much talking, bro. Too much talking. All that talk from Granit. I told people, don't get caught up in short bursts of form. Don't get caught up in it. Harry Kane saying all that as well. Yeah, you chat too much, bruv. You chat too much. Too much talking, Granit, bro. You're doing interviews galore. Where are you? Where you at today? You're telling me you should be the captain. I want to see something. Go on, Gabby, get at him. Go on, Gabby, go on. Someone else help him, man. He's putting to... Look, back him up. Yes, Tomiyasu. They're not up for the fight. I'm sorry. They're not. People keep telling me they're stronger, they're more aggressive. You're not. Are you about that life? Are you about that life? Weather the storm and get a foot back into the game. Because they're scrapping Tottenham. They're winning. They've got a lead to look after now. Højbjerg and these men are experienced. They know how to scrap. Xhaka does too much talking. Show it on the pitch. Look at Xhaka. He can't move. He couldn't even stretch for the ball. Ball round the corner. We're in trouble. Ball whipped in. Great tackle, Cedric. Fair play. That's a great challenge. Is it not a free kick? Is it not a free kick? No? Does he not get clattered after winning the ball? We got to get this together, people. This is not good. This is not good. Xhaka's having a stinker. Xhaka's having a stinker. Absolute stinker. I'm telling you. He's reverted back to type. Are these men about that? That's what I'm saying. These El Nenes, these Nketiahs, these Xhakas, don't think because they've had 5 good games that they deserve contracts. They're not levels. They ain't going to handle Champions League and these top games. It's the merch coat. Just get a draw now, I'm telling you. We've actually, now I'm looking at it, 30 minutes gone. We actually haven't played that well. We actually started off quite well the first 5-10 minutes. But we haven't created anything. And Nketiah's hardly had a touch. Odegaard had that 1 free kick. Didn't even beat the first man. Granit Xhaka's non-existent. Giving the ball away under no pressure. Cedric gave away a silly penalty. That was cowardly defending. But we've got to weather the storm. We've got to weather the storm. You cannot go 2-0 down. Come on. Holding. Finds El Neni. Be brave. Need a midfield. What did I tell, man? Look at this. El Neni giving the ball away. See what I'm saying about these men here? See what I'm saying? Here's Son. Left-hand side. See, I told people we've won the ball back. But I told, man, don't get hyped because these men had 3-4 good games. They're not levels, fam. Look, Saka's getting roughed up by Sessegnon. These Xhakas, El Nenes and Nketiah, they're not levels. They'll give you 3 or 4 good games, but they're not about that life. They're not about that life. Chuckle Brothers settings people when under pressure. El Neni just giving the ball to Harry Kane under no pressure. Squad players, excuses for mediocrity. Remember when people say, oh, he's a good squad player. But when your squad player has to play in a big game, this is what can happen to you people. They don't look good enough. And Tottenham's midfield is nowhere near elite, by the way. Our only hope in this game is Martinelli. He's the only player that... Look at this guy, Son. I'm done. He's sent off Rob Holding. I might as well turn it off. It's over. It's over, people. It's over. Done, dusted. Transplant boy sent off. Red card. It's over. We're done out here, man. I might lock this game off. I might lock it off. Rob Holding thinks he's in Royal Rumble. Been trying to wrestle this. Told, man, what did I say earlier on? Rob Holding ain't ready for this level. Yeah, he played well. This is what happens when bang average squad players... Ball over the top. Gives him an elbow. Yeah, it's a red card. It's a red card. You're a disgrace, Rob Holding. You're an absolute disgrace, Rob Holding. Rob Holding, mate, you should never play for this football club again. Rob Holding has just let down our football club with cowardly defending. Cowardly defending. We're done. This game's over, people. This is a wrap. Rob Holding should never play for this football club again, by the way. I'm sorry. I don't care if he played well against West Ham. He should never play for this football club ever again for what he's just done there. You've probably just cost us the game. This is what happens when average squad players get hyped up. We're done. The game's over. Poor people, poor. It's a wrap, people. Free kick to Spurs. I don't know what to say. I've put the tweet out. We're done, people. Nah, the ref ain't corrupt, bro. The ref ain't corrupt. Someone just said the ref's corrupt. He's not. He's not. I'm sorry. He's elbowed him in the face. It's cowardly defending. You're a coward, Rob Holding. You should never play for Arsenal Football Club again. Harry Kane into Sessegnon, mishits the cross. Rob Holding should never play for this football club ever again. Eddie and Nketiah, I mean, this game's going to be painful to watch. Oh, he's give a free kick to them. It's all going wrong. All going wrong. Look, Saka's injured. I'll see you at Newcastle Monday night, people. 2 p.m. tomorrow, Arsenal therapy. Put the cones and the waffles away. They've bottled it. They bottled it. Højbjerg stood on Saka's ankle there. They've bottled it, people. Jeremy said, let this game remind all not to get caught up in the hype. I said it. Said it. You want to give El Nenny's new contracts? This what will come back and bite you on the backside, mate. This what will happen. Ben White's coming on. Said it today. Holding shouldn't start. Said that Cedric can't play against Son. Lock it off. I swear I should. It's a disgrace. They bottled it. Biggest game of the season. They bottled it. Free kick whipped in. Kane flicks it. Oh, no, Tommy. Actually, they're not even talking. It's going out for a goal kick. He heads out for a corner. And I'm sorry. Look at that. And I swear, I'm going on social media now. And most Arsenal fans are going for the ref. I want to know why. I want to know. Can someone explain to me how he's elbowed him in the face? He's elbowed. What's the argument? Someone just put the referee as a cheat. The worst ref I've seen. He's elbowed him in the face. What do you mean? I'm sorry. I'll defend my Arsenal players to the end. But how can I defend that? Man saying the ref's a joke. He's elbowed him in the face. I mean, what do you want him to do? Play on. He's corner to them. Flick on 2-0. I'm turning it off. Harry Kane 2-0. Let's end it. Let's end it, man. We're done. This is going to be 3 or 4-0. No one needs this in their life. Man said shoulder barge. Behave. It's 2-0. It's over. It's over. Game over. See you at Newcastle. We're going to lose 3 or 4-0. I'm worried about the damage this could do to this young squad. It's over. It's a wrap. 2-0. Harry Kane, second goal. Back post, unmarked. Who was marking him? No one. Eddie and Nketiah. Eddie and Nketiah's marking their best striker. Someone going to explain to me how that works. Someone going to explain to me why Eddie's marking the best striker in the Premier League. Oh, yeah, Ronaldo. Yeah, we'll say Ronaldo. Forget Kane. Conte's going mad. I'm done. Got nothing left to say. They've let us down, man. My worry here is how many goals are we going to lose this game by? Listen, I'm not buying into the ref excuse. I'm just not. That's an excuse. Don't make an excuse for these players. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. Mikel's going to cry about the ref and have a little argument with Antonio Conte to look like he's doing something. Look, they're in again. They're in again. Kulusevski, even Chicken Royals. Kulusevski cuts inside, goes down for a penalty. Don't give another one, ref. It's a shambles now. Lino's got his flag up for offside. Don't give these players the excuse of blaming the ref. They don't deserve it. Don't blame the ref. They've bottled it. And Nketiah was marking Kane. Oh, dear me. What do I say, man? What can I say here? Look at this guy, Granit Xhaka. Honestly, the way not a second yellow. Mate, he knows what he's doing. He knows he's about to have a foot race with Son. Blocks him off, catches him with the elbow. Get him off. Deserves it. He's a disgrace. Disgrace. Expose him. Bottled it. Bottled it. It's I don't want cowards in the Arsenal team. I'd rather be in the Europa League with genuine players than cowards. I don't want these players in the Champions League. I want a proper team with heart that go to battle. It's the biggest game of the season. Battling doesn't mean elbowing a player in the face. Bottling doesn't mean barging someone in their back. That's not battling. That's bottling. Bottle jobs. They've exposed themselves there. We can't even get out of our own penalty area. I don't even want to watch this. I genuinely think we could lose this 5-0. Look at Odegaard. He's been... listen, none of them can do anything. Look, Elneny's getting skipped. It's all mad. It's a free kick. You've just got to... Listen, you've just got to go... You've just got to defend. This has got to be damage limitation now. Bring Ben White on and try... And I know this sounds crazy. You've got to try and lose this game 2-0. You've got to try and get out of there with a 2-0 defeat. And just say, you know what? It was just a bad night. And we are still fourth. But I told you, people, I'm pressing the emergency button tomorrow. I'm pressing it on the stream. Because Newcastle away looks like going to the Bernabeu to me right now. St. Maximum looks like Vinicius Jr. Callum Wilson looks like Benzi. Not confident. Young players, know-how has got the better of them. Because Rob Holding couldn't cope with Son, so he started fouling him and got himself sent off. And guess what? He's not good enough to play for Arsenal. Shouldn't have got a 4-year contract last summer because he's a nice guy. Remember when Arteta said, oh, good things happen to good people. No, I want winners. I don't want nice guys that aren't good enough to play for us. I want winners, not bottle jobs. But we move, people. We move. The ref gave Holding 2 warnings before the first card. No excuse. He looked rattled from kickoff. Here's Kane. Man's on a hat-trick. Comes out to Sessegnon. It's blocked. Back post. Oh, look at the defending. Martinelli switches off. He puts it over. You're right. He was doing wrestling moves on Son. How many more warnings does he want? Anib said we bottled it. Holding is useless. End the stream. Every time people get gassed, the team bring this ish to the pitch. 16 red cards under Arteta. Complete lack of discipline, Mohammed. Complete. Have a wonderful night, Big C. Do you know what? Hope this doesn't ruin people's evening, day, whatever. I really do. It's a painful reality check, people. It's a painful reality check. The reality is, we're punching above our weight being in the top 4. But the only positive is still in our hands. We're going to get beat. The only positive is win 2 games and you're there. The problem is, I don't trust this team to beat Newcastle and Everton. Just don't. I don't trust them. You cannot have Cedric and Rob Holding in your back 4 in a big game like this. You can't. Said it in the stream earlier. And you don't put Cedric against Son. Son, for me, is one of the best left wingers in Europe. You don't put Cedric against him. Kulusevski hasn't done much. Here's Saka driving forward. He's got about 3 players on him. Pass, move the ball. Eddie gets in the way. Should have left it. Oh, good save by Lloris. First decent shot on goal. It's a corner to Arsenal. I mean, it's not worth celebrating, is it? Feel sorry for the guy who said his birthday was in this stream on this day. Yeah, man, listen, don't let them ruin your birthday, man. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve. They're bottling it, mate. Fouling people. They think fouling people is battling and going to war. That's stupidity. That's cowardly. VAR's in Premier League. You don't get away with hardly anything. Yeah, simple. We're an average team punching above our weight. Got a great opportunity and these players haven't took it. Saka with the corner doesn't even beat the first defender. This is an embarrassment of a 45 minutes. It's an embarrassment. This ain't Arsenal that I'm watching. This is a soft, cowardly team that aren't up for the battle, I'm afraid. I don't care if they're young. I don't care how young they are. World Order said it's the players, Curtis. It genuinely is today. It genuinely is. But I still put some blame on the manager. He gave Rob Holding a new contract. He kept Granit Xhaka. And he's the one offering Elneny a new contract and begging to give Eddie Nketiah a new contract. Here's Martinelli against Chicken Royale. Cuts inside. He's got 2 on him. Odegaard. Oh, look at him. There we go. There we go. Can't shoot. Hits into the ground, mate. My grandma could shoot better than that. And she's 80 years of age. Big up Nanny Pauline. Odegaard, I mean, Real Madrid. And that's it. You can't... Look at this. Rob Holding, first foul. Grabbing him. He's turned you. Blatant yellow card. He's about to run away from you. Yellow. Simple as that, right? So, second one. Barged it. Like, come on. Like, I'm sorry, people. I don't want anybody to talk to me about that's not a red. That could be a red by itself. He's a coward, mate. Rob Holding should never play for this club again. Never. Never, ever. AL said, I almost skipped work. See you at therapy. 2 p.m. tomorrow. Make sure you're about. Haroon Laguna said, that's a straight red. I'm fearful of how many we're going to lose this by. So much for no contact. Listen. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Hold him, mate. Because he knew he was about to get spun. So he bottled it. 100% a red by itself. And he knows what he's doing. He's looking at him as well. Knows exactly what he's doing. Kernos, good luck with your interview, man. Sleep it off. All we can do, listen. We as football fans, what can we do? We don't have no control over it. We're not on the pitch. We didn't get sent off. We didn't barge someone in the back. All we're doing as fans is supporting. And they bottled it. Let's look at the one positive. There's one positive. We're above them. Despite this. Even if they beat us 4-5-0. We're above them. That is all we have got to cling on to. That's the only thing we can concentrate on. Win your last 2 games, you're in the Champions League. Saka whips it in, Lloris claims. I doubt we're... I can't believe it. Been so hyped up for this game. Yeah, Martin Odegaard doing back pass shots to their goalkeeper. It's embarrassing. Kano Knots booked me in for therapy, 2 p.m. shot. I feel sorry for the fan base. I really do. I feel sorry for the fan base. They don't deserve this. All the hype. You know how hyped up we've been for this game. I'm looking for the receipt for this. This can go back. I'll wear the vintage. Very scarce, Mike. This is expected, a staple of the Arteta regime. Jose said, PR Arsenal going to release a new training kit for show. Peely said, these players simply do not care about the badge. We are seeing their true colours. It's shameful. Shadow said, I'm really down. Don't let it get you down, man. Don't let it get you down. They don't deserve it. They don't care. They're going to pick up their 100 grand. Jump in their Lambo. Look at Kulusevski nutmegging, man. They don't care. We care more than they do. They're a bunch of nice guys, mate. Latte said, I'm waiting for Arteta to have some energy on Rob. He'll blame the ref. He'll blame the ref. If Pepe did that, he'd be going absolutely crazy. He just keeps shaking his head. He's going to blame the ref. He's going to blame the officials. Look at yourself and look at the players. Because you gave Rob Holding a new deal. You told Granit Xhaka not to go to Germany when we should have sold him. Half-time whistle goes. Absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace. And don't blame the ref. Because Holding and Cedric bottled it. Man. What do I say, people? And just to make matters worse, Thierry Henry's on the advert. What I would give to get that guy back. Jeez, I would literally sell the training ground and the stadium and most of these players just to have him back. Big up my bro Dora on tour. Make sure you follow him. Great Nottingham Forest channel. Good luck to them in the playoffs, man. Said, yo, bro, what was Holding doing? Got bullied first half. The game's over. Holding wouldn't get in the Forest team. And I'm not even capping. Yet this guy's on a 4-year contract at Arsenal. You know what? I'm going to try my best to not just sit here for 45 minutes moaning and berating, but I can't help it. I cannot believe we're doing this against them. I can't believe it. If it was Manchester City, I'd be like, oh, they're too good. They haven't even played that well. We gave it to them. Gave away a penalty because Cedric don't want to defend. And then we conceded a goal because Eddie Nketiah is marking Harry Kane from a corner. How's that going to work? You're smaller than him. He's stronger than you. He's too clever in his movement. Why is the centre-back not marking Harry Kane? Surely Gabriel Holding probably not even on the pitch. Surely a centre-back or a defender marks him. I just don't understand. I don't understand this club. And I'm sorry, and I said this before. If we don't get Champions League football, the manager should be let go. I'm sorry. You will never have an easier time to get fourth in your entire career. And if you bottle it to these lot, that new contract, you're going to look real stupid. But they'll blame it on the ref. You go on social media, you go and watch the videos on other channels later on, everyone's going to blame the ref. Oh, the ref, he's the worst ref I've ever seen. No, he's not. No, he's not. You gave him a decision to make, and he made the right decision. You put your forearm into the man's face. It's a straight red. Holding, you bottled it. Cedric, you're the wrong side of him. You barged him in the back. You didn't even jump. It's too obvious. It's stupid. It's bottle job defended. All this is second half is damage limitation. Try not to get battered. You might as well just put 10 behind the ball and try not to lose 5-0. Simple as that. Sniper said every single time we have an opportunity to do something, we crumble. It's a mentality thing, and players who don't even deserve to wear the shirt, they don't. They don't. I'm sorry. And this isn't even about talent. This is just about, Granit Xhaka, why is he still an Arsenal player? Why is El Neni getting a new deal? Why did Rob Holding get a new deal? Why are we desperately trying to keep Eddie and Nketiah? These men aren't good enough. They wouldn't get in any other big team if we sold them. They're always saying football, top players, if you put them on the transfer market, other big clubs would try and sell them. If you tried to sell Granit Xhaka now, who would buy him at a decent price? Who would buy him? Who would sign Mohamed El Neni from Arsenal if we sold him? Who would sign Eddie and Nketiah for a decent cash amount? No one. No one decent. None of the top 6. None of the top 8. They're not going to start him. You might sign him and put Eddie on the bench just for energy at West Ham. No one ain't buying him. Yet we're here hyping these men up. They're not good enough. They're not good enough. Andrew said, more PR for Xhaka, please. He redeemed himself. Give him the armband. Cannot make a simple pass for a counter-attack. Gave the ball away and led to a goal. And he's been non-existent. Spent most of the game moaning at the ref. Usman said, Baku flashbacks right now. I can't lie. How confident are you about Newcastle? Newcastle looks like the Bernabeu to me right now. Callum Wilson, Almiron, and St. Maximum looks like Rodrigo, Benzema, and Vinicius Jr. I'm not one bit confident because this is going to damage them. This ain't just a normal defeat. We're going to hold absolute smoke. It does feel a bit like backup. Conte at the wheel. Yeah, maybe the better manager kicked into gear, man. Maybe. No one is blaming the ref apart from Cedric and Xhaka and flipping Holding. Yeah, all the guys that are bottling it. All the guys that are bottling it, they will blame him. Kane hat-trick wouldn't surprise me. Big C, why are we surprised these fringe players always eventually let us down? I have this battle on a daily basis, Don't get hyped because he had 5 good games. Oh, El Neni's a good squad player. Don't look like it. Don't look. Squad players have to play eventually. Here's the penalty. Cedric. Oh, it's a pen. I'm sorry, that's a pen. Not even looking. What are you doing? What are you trying to be clever for? He might not even win the header. He might not. The ball was probably going to go over his head. I don't think he was even going to head it. He felt the push in the back. He went over. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry, it's ridiculous. He's just on the wrong side, panic and barged him. Unbelievable. Said it before, not scared of them, scared of us. We're our own worst enemy. Thomas said, I have a feeling 2-2, don't know why. Thomas, whatever you're drinking, I need a large bottle of it, bro. That's all I'm saying. Because that is not happening. Big up my bro Nathan. He said, maddest thing is Arsenal should have been out of sight with top 4. Should have been done. This game should be put... Look at Rob Holding. Look at... I can't even watch these highlights. Son spins him. Let go of him and let him run and let someone try and win the ball. But you grab him, you hold him, you get booked. A minute later, long ball over the top, barges him in the back. Guess what? Son's not even getting that ball. That ball is going straight through to the goalkeeper. It's going straight through to the goalkeeper. Son's not even close to it. Why is Rob Holding barging him in the face? Right in front of him. Right in front of the referee. Now, Gabriel's moaning that it's a shoulder barge. And because it's a shoulder barge, and it's hit him in the face. Maybe because Son's smaller, but it's cowardly, man. I don't respect it. And then their second goal, Eddie's marking Kane. Gets done. Kane heads it in from 2 yards out. Man, oh man. Robbie Keane in the studio. He was a good player, by the way. If Arteta bottles this top four, need this fraud out. Said it all along. If he gets top four, I'll give him his flowers. He don't get top four, he's got to go. You will never have a better position or opportunity than this to get fourth. Why has Ben White not come on the pitch? Yeah, just put 10 behind the ball now and try and get out of there with a 2-0. So glad I didn't go to this game. Honestly, I was tempted to go. I thought Champions League, top four on the line. I might go and get fourth in their stadium. Nah, no point. No point. Let's see what you're saying in the comments, people. 3,700. I know I see a lot of people trolling in the chat as well. Why don't you talk about the foot on Saka? I saw it. Yeah, Højbjerg. It was a rough challenge. See, what people have to understand, there's a way of doing things. If you make a genuine attempt to get the ball, sometimes you can look like you're trying to get the ball and I catch you with my foot, put my arms up, ref, I tried to get the ball, and the ref will go, oh, that looked like you tried to win the ball. So even though you've stood at him on top of his foot, the ref will go, oh, there was no intention in that. You was trying to get the ball, so you get away with it. You know, people, you've seen football enough. When Cedric's going like that in his back while Son's jumping up in the air, you're not being smart. You're showing him that I'm making no attempt to get the ball and I'm just barging him in the back. Rob Holding didn't even need to barge Son. The ball was going over both of their heads, bounced off the surface and went straight through to the goalkeeper. Why are you barging him for? You're on a yellow card, so why are you taking the chance? Embarrassing, people. That's why he cost 2.5 million from Bolton. He's a 2.5 million Bolton Wanderers centre-back. Cave said, Arteta's fault. Why didn't he take Holding off? Yellow card, playing bad. Son's running at him every time. Ben White should have come on. Maybe he shouldn't have started in the first place, but then I don't know how fit Ben White is. 13 red cards this season. Changed the culture, though, apparently. Captain Cell said, madness by Holding. He's not good enough, man. He's not good enough. Members highlight chat. Big up, bro. Let me go back. I just don't. It's so annoying. Big up Penalty Spot for keeping me updated. I'm gonna let me leave YouTube open as well so I don't miss. Right, here we go. 5 months to run. Chambers. Anyone with eyes could see that the red was coming for Holding. I hear you on that. Totally hear you on that. I'll keep that open so I don't miss them. Penalty Spot. I appreciate you letting me know. Baba Tunde with the super chat. Do we have 7 players that can walk into the top 3 teams in the Prem? Our team players should walk into any team below the best 3. Subs cost us the second goal. It's very difficult to get through long periods of time with squad players if your squad is not that good. I mean, I'm looking at that starting lineup. Holding, not good enough. Cedric, not good enough. Granit Xhaka, not. El Nenny's not. And Nketiah's not. So you're looking at Holding, Cedric, Xhaka, El Nenny, and Nketiah. That's 5 of your 10 outfield players. So half of your team in front of your goalkeeper is not good enough to play. You're not going to get away with that. You're not. You're going to be exposed at times. And the worst thing is, they haven't even played that well. They haven't even played that well. Kane's unmarked at the back post, and Nketiah's trying to mark him, hasn't done anything. And Rob Holding's got a red card, and Cedric's give away a penalty. Really, they shouldn't have scored in this half. They shouldn't have even scored in this half. But we gave it to them. So, listen, I think the best thing to do now in your mind is just put in your mind that this game is over. Write it off. We're going to have to take the smoke for the next few days. We're going to get hammered on social media. The only thing, and I mean the only thing we can cling on to is it's still in our hands. That is all we've got. I'm already thinking about Newcastle away. I'm being honest. This game's over in my mind. Don Arsenal said, Big C, it's my birthday. I'm going to chill with my wife and kids. Bro, I'm telling you now, lock it off. Don't even do it to yourself. Enjoy your birthday, man. You know what I mean? They won't apologise. They'll blame the ref. Riggy said, I can't see you finishing this streak. I feel exhausted. Gonna be honest, I feel tired. That first half has exhausted me of all my energy. I came in so hyped like I was playing the game. Like I was playing. You probably mentioned it, but you were right about the right side. Tommy should have played there. Would have probably made Holding feel more secure. It's not rocket science, is it? Let's be honest. Put your best fullback against their best winger. But you play him left back to deal with Kulusevski. And Son rips Holding and Cedric apart on that right-hand side. You know, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's a pen and it's a red card. Not everyone has to agree with it, but it is. Let me tell you that. It is. It's the hope. Only thing we got is them last 2 games. This game's done. Goon Jack, hope you're well. Hey, hope your interview went well, man. Big up, man. Hope everything went well. Spot on, Curtis. Anyone wants to do my shift in 7 hours? Bro, I'd probably rather do your shift than watch the rest of this game. You know, honestly, if I wasn't streaming, I'd have turned this off. I'm not sure I'll finish 90 minutes. I'm really not. If they go 3-4-0 up, this stream's ending. I'm telling people from now. I don't like to let the community down, but if they get 3-4 goals ahead, I'm turning it off. And I'll turn the game off of the TV and I'll just go and play FIFA and batter someone on Foot Champs or something. Prince said, ruin my birthday. Enjoy your birthday, man. Don't worry. There's more to life at the end of the day. Folded Rage, as any other Australian gooners up at 4 a.m. You man are up at 4 a.m. to watch this. I'm telling you, get some sleep, man. Enjoy your sleep. Our lads bottle it every time. It's the hope that kills us. This is so... There's nothing worse when, you know, if we had 11 players on the pitch, we'd still have an outside chance. But... there's no chance, but hey, it is what it is. Don't blame me, see. Big up everyone in the chat. I mean, we're doing what we can do as fans, people. We're turned up. We're hyped. We're putting our energy in. We're supporting them. What can we do? All we can do is rely on them to do something, and they've turned up and bottled it. Nothing we can do. I'm already thinking about Newcastle. That's where we're at. 2K likes as well. Amazing support. Big up to you guys. You lot never let the community down. You lot never let us down in the chat. So big up to you. Really appreciate it. And listen, big up to all of you, man. As I always say, don't let them ruin your week. Newcastle on Monday, we go again. 2 wins for Champions League. We'd have took it at the start of the season. Second half about to get underway. All my energy's gone. We're underway. No, we're not underway. Kane to kick off. This could be a long 45 minutes. Right, we're underway, people. We need to go Tommy, White and Gabby as a free and go for it. It's hard now, isn't it? Do you go for it? Listen, I look at it like this. Leeds were down to 10 men. They got back to 2-1 and still had a goal through it. So we got to at least try and do something. I'm physically drained, South London. I get you, bruv. I'm telling you. I feel like I've just played. Gaitan said, I disagree with you, bro. No penalty and no red card. Son is a coward. That's the beauty of football. I'm not going to say you're wrong. Well, I do think you're wrong. But yeah, listen, here's what it is. I would never give them players the excuse. I think they're both right. But I get you. I get you. Some people won't think it is. We understand if you end the stream. Trust me, man. I'm sure a lot of you will turn the game off if it gets worse. Tokyo Guna, 3:45 a.m. We've done our thing, man. We've done our thing. Let's see what they've got. Let's see what they've got. Has he even made a sub? Here's Kane. Oh, my days. That was nearly a pen. They've scored. Oh, it's over. Son scored. It's over, man. I'm done. I haven't even got the energy to moan. I'm done. This is a shambles. This is so painful. Look at this. It's over. It's over, man. Babies, mate. Like babies in the creche. Snack time. These men are having snack time against us. These men are having snack. Look at Gabriel trying to have a fight. Anyone gonna mark Son? Like, I'm not being funny, people. Have they not realised in 45 minutes, Son might be a little bit dangerous? He might be a little bit dangerous. Are we going to figure this out? It's getting embarrassing. I can't watch this. 3-0 down. They've scored after 90 seconds. Like babies in a nursery, drinking milk from a bottle. Where's the passion? Playing like babies, I'm telling you. Embarrassing. And I don't care if you got 10 men. Leeds had 10 men. Did they embarrass themselves and lose 5-0, 6-0? No. We were hanging on with a few minutes to go. But us, mate, we capitulate. Dre called it on the member stream, man. He said, we're going to concede 5. I said, yo, you're mad, fam. We ain't conceding 5. You just might be right. I just work here, said, long time, I'm battling mics in court, but I'm Johnny Depp. I'm so disappointed by my manager right now. 3 extra years for what? Said it last week. What's he getting a contract for? He hasn't finished the race yet. He hasn't finished the race. Oh, the goal difference is done. That's long gone. Kane spins Gabby like a mannequin. What kind of defending? He's trying to have a fight with him. These man think fights means fouling. Where's Martin Odegaard, by the way? Has anyone seen Martin Odegaard? Because I haven't seen him. Even when we had 11 men, I didn't see him. Didn't see him. Played Cedric against Son. I mean, how do you explain that? I said it before the game. Son is one of the best wingers in world football. And you put Cedric on him. Why don't you put Tomiyasu on him? Move Cedric to the left back. He just signed a new contract. We're 3-0 down after 46 minutes. Look at Eddie running around. He ain't going to touch the ball all half. Look at Cedric! You're going with the wrong leg! It's Xhaka. Oh, my Lord. He's given the free kick to us out of sympathy. He's giving us sympathy free kicks. Look. Oh, my days. Oh. I don't know what I'm watching. Please. You can lose a game. You can go down to 10 men. This is capitulation. Why are we crumbling? That new contract came too early, people. That new contract for Arteta was too early. We're crumbling like crypto. Yo, I'm telling you. We're dropping like Bitcoin, man. Damn, fam. Like, yo. Damn. What am I meant to say here, people? Saka into Martinelli. Go on. He's in the area. Saka, finish. No. Look, man, we couldn't finish a barbecue, mate. We could not finish a barbecue. We're just... Man like Ben Davis blocking it off the line. Arsenal rehab tomorrow. I bought that shirt too early. Don't worry, I've got the receipt and I'm not capping. I'm putting a little tear on the sleeve. That can get took back. I bought this yesterday, mate. There's a little tear on the sleeve. All right, do you want a refund or an exchange? Do you want another shirt? No, I'll take my money back, thanks. Take my money back. Let Cruz go to City. Yeah, I told him, whenever you're ready, man. I'll get you that Haaland baby blue shirt. You deserve better than this. You don't put your kids through pain. And this is painful. You want that Haaland shirt, baby blue. I'll do it. You sing Blue Moon and enjoy yourself. David said, this is serious. Arsenal is a huge club. The whole world can see how Arsenal is burning. We can't stop the fire because Arteta shows how we want to see high quality players. This is embarrassing. There's ways of losing. You can lose a football match. It happens. Happens to everyone. You don't lose like this to your rivals. That guy D said, get Cruz the Haaland shirt. It is what it is. Goon Jack said, no, Friday I'm in love with the Cure setting in Melbourne. It's Friday the 13th. Vinyl London, the players walked out shook. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready. They're babies. They're babies. And the experienced players are not about that life. Yeah, El Nenis, man. Told man about these El Nenis new contracts. It's long. These man ain't, they're not that good. They're just average players looking for a new deal. That's all they are, man. Don't get caught up. Look at Eddie. Look at these men. Now we've reached a level they can't cope. Don't get me wrong. We're down to 10 men. Some of these players won't be able to perform because we're not going to get the ball. We're going to get dominated. So not everyone's bad performance is all on them. But you can see Conte's going for us because he's a killer manager. When we were 2-0 up against Leeds 10 men, did you see our manager saying, yo, go and get them? Go and catch Spurs up on goal difference and go and beat them 5-0. Nah, we were chilling at 2-0. We even let them back in the game and was hanging on. Apparently I missed a super chat. Let me scroll back through. We're just getting pressed. This is a nightmare. This is the worst game all season to watch. It's an absolute disaster of a game. You should just close your eyes and watch this. Flip Mode said, we are about to throw this away. It's mad. All we need to do is not lose, and this is what we do. I locked off the TV, bro. Can't watch this mess. I do not blame you. Beresford Production said, when I said 7-0 Arsenal, I meant 7-0 Arsenal lose. Man. King said, if we don't get Champions League, I'm not watching Arsenal next season. I'm telling you. I'll be learning French in the summer. PSG, it will happen. I'm ready for it. Might go Barcelona. Go with Aubameyang. We'll do something else. I'm not watching Europa League after getting this close. Newcastle on Monday looks like a nightmare. I'm being honest. Newcastle looks like a nightmare. PSG calling, I'm ready. Bonjour, monsieur. Bonjour, s'il vous plaît. Mbappé. Messi. Curtis, go full Hulk Hogan on that shirt. WF said, I'm cancelling my Sky. I'm telling you, I don't blame you. Stop backing an inexperienced manager, someone just said. I mean, listen. We've got no choice. That's the problem. If I rebel against him, people go, oh, you're negative. He's doing well, you know. If you'd have said to us at the start of the season, 2 games left, Newcastle away, Everton at home, win them both, you get 4th. We'd have all taken it. That's all I can give you as a positive. That's all I can give you, people. And if it goes wrong, then yeah, it's ho, ho, ho. Welcome home. I'll meet you in Dundalk on Thursday next year. We'll have El Neni and Xhaka in midfield. And Eddie and Ketia up front. It is what it is, man. Love it. The fact the game should have been played already. Called it off now. It's cost you top 4. Dale, don't. Not now, Dale. We called the game off as well, didn't we? Yeah. We're done out here. We ain't even going to get a shot on target in this half, I don't think. What should he do? Stop Son from running into Holding's arm. Mate, come on. He barged him. He knew what he was doing. He was blocking off his run. He knew exactly what he was doing, Rob Holding. That's the reason he doesn't have an England cap. Imagine being a young English centre-back playing for Arsenal and you don't get picked for England. That tells you everything. Why has Rob Holding never been picked for England? Even when England get injuries, have you ever seen Rob Holding in an England squad? No. Why not? He's bang average. This manager gave him a 4-year deal. Here's Eddie against Eric Dyer. Whips it in, straight at the keeper. Oh, I'm in agony watching this. Seriously, I'm in absolute agony watching this. Robin said, I'm sitting here apologising to my son for making him support Arsenal. I told Cruz, and I'm actually not joking. If you're not feeling this, I will get you that Haaland Man City shirt and we move. We move. You can go. You go. Free yourself, my son. You know what I mean? You don't deserve this. No kid deserves this. But our target is top 6, Curtis. Relax. Oh, but Curtis, you didn't expect top 4 at the start of the season, so 6th is progress. We're back in Europe. That's what they'll say. WF, Big C, I was in Cape Town for 2 weeks. We win 3 games. I start watching, we lose. Maybe we should all stop watching. Maybe I won't do a watch along on Monday. And we might win. King said, this is why my daughters can go and support a proper team. I hear you. Free them, man. Free them up. I'm not even hurt by my son support if he goes and supports Man City. As long as it's not Man United or Spurs or Chelsea. Man City, yeah, they don't bother me. Go and support them. Enjoy yourself. I'll get the sky blue Haaland shirt and we move. Man was saying in the stream, I wouldn't take Sterling. I wouldn't take Gabriel Jesus. Bro, we're going to sign Calvert-Lewin and Ryan Fraser at this rate. If we're back in the Europa League. Bring Saliba back fast. Bro, Saliba won't want to come back. Saliba won't want to come. Apparently Spurs are singing Arsenal get battered everywhere they go. I'm sorry, man. You can't put us in that situation. What a save by Ramsdale. Do you know what? I got to be honest. I'm hardly watching the game. I just lift my head up every so often. Ball gets whipped in. Ramsdale saves it. I was giving commentary in the first half. I ain't giving commentary in this half. Just think about it. Saliba was loaned out while Rob Holding was given a new contract. And this is how Rob Holding repays this man. Gets a red card, biggest game of the season. Guendouzi would fight them, man. McLovin said, sheesh, McLovin, man, I'm telling you. Cruz could be on his way to Man City. Here we go, Fabrizio Romano. He don't deserve this. But listen, all I'm clinging on to, people, we've got 2 games left. They're gonna hammer us on TalkSport. They're gonna hammer us on Sky. Everyone's gonna rip us apart. We gotta hold it together for 2 more games. But then again, if we lose to Newcastle, it's probably pretty much done. Because Spurs have got Burnley and... I'm just checking here. When does Spurs play Burnley? They play them 12 o'clock on Sunday. We play Monday Night Football 8 o'clock. So we're already going to know what position we're in. Ah, dear. We have ESR 5-goal masterclass. Big 6 Turkish going to be annihilated. It's going to get absolutely ruined. Let's just move in silence. 1 point ahead. Bro, I'm settling myself. You ain't hearing no Champions League talk from me until further notice. Let me tell you that. Unless we beat Newcastle and Everton, all that Champions League talk is disappearing from today. Plenty of seats available for Cruz, Big C, Sheeran is Kieran. Ash said, I'm shameless, Curtis. If we win Newcastle and Everton, it's Men in Black. Yeah, listen, this game means nothing if we beat Newcastle and Everton. But if we don't, this is where it capitulated, and it's the worst defeat ever. Let's see. Let's see on Monday. Snake Eyes, Big C, at least it's not Xhaka with the red. Make no difference. He ain't done nothing. He's played like he's been sent off anyway. Conte v Arteta, Kane v Nketiah. Xhaka has been finished for years. Still here bottling another crucial game. Let's be serious. Still in our hands. That's all we've got. That's all we've got. Look at the positives. We save wages in January. Yo, don't do that, you know. I'm telling you, don't do that. I like that comment. That's brightened me up still. I can't lie. And your name's Ultraviolet, so bright light settings, man. Yeah, at least we save wages in January. At least we got rid of Aubameyang. He was ruining the dressing room. Ah, dear me. Eddie and Nketiah, and they've got Harry Kane. It's all mad. Alex said, Arteta deserves this. Too arrogant, no man management. My problem with this... Oh, Ramsdale saves it. Every time I look up, they're shooting. Corner to them. If we went here and lost 2-1, 1-0, be painful. Take a lot out of them. Take a few days to recover. But you could recover from it. We're 3-0 down. We're going to be exhausted because we're playing probably 70 minutes with 10 men. It's against your biggest rivals. Everyone's going to mock them. how much is this going to take out of them mentally? That is my worry. That is my worry, people. How much is this going to take out of the players? Somebody remind Eddie this is the 4th game in a row. What you saying now, bro? Eddie giving all that big talk. And now look. Paul said, Curtis, please rank the top 6 teams at the beginning of the season and you will understand. Listen, Paul, I know exactly what you're going to say. And I've said it myself. We're not the 4th best team in the Prem. However, how bad do Man United have to be? Sack their manager, hired another manager, half their team have down tools. How bad do Tottenham have to be? Sack their manager. Oh, Son's missed a sitter 6 yards out, puts it over. So all that's irrelevant to me because Tottenham and Man United have been poor this season. Our manager's in his 3rd season spent 250 mil. So I expect you to finish above those 2 poor teams. Because I tell you something, Man United and Tottenham won't be poor next year. Because if Conte gets Champions League and gets backed, they're going to be a problem. Man United will spend a fortune. So I hear what you're saying, but respectfully, I don't agree with it. Smith Rowe's on. Martinelli's come off. Surprised he's done that. Listen, I'm not saying he's played well, but he looked more lively than Saka. Saka's been non-existent. I blame Arteta fully. You can't be playing Cedric against Son. Plus, if you're playing Holding, you have to play 3 at the back. Said it at the start of the game. You play Cedric against Son, you're asking for trouble, mate. Tehran said, we've conceded more goals than last year with 2 games to play, but he's fixed the defence. Again, it's a big problem. Again, Big C, it's the experienced players letting us down. I hear you. Your Xhakas, your El Nenes, your Holdings, your Cedrics, they've bottled it more than anyone, and they're the oldest experienced players. WF, Big C, my question to all of our Gooners and the board. How on God's earth do you give Arteta a new contract while the season is still on? I mean, listen, if he'd guaranteed top 4 and you give him the new contract, then yeah, cool. You don't give a man a new contract when you ain't done nothing. Problem is, Kroenke's lack of ambition. Oh, we only want a top 6 because we don't want to pay 500 grand to every player as a bonus. We don't want to have to go into the market and spend 75 million on a striker because we're in the Champions League and all the fan base know we got a bunch of money. I genuinely think the Kroenkes would rather get Europa League than Champions League. I genuinely think it. I really do. Fitz, big up yourself, bro. Martinelli did not look happy. Klopp incoming. Because he's probably sitting there, listen, Martinelli hasn't been great. No one in our team's been great. He's been better than Saka, I tell you that. Saka hasn't got past Sessegnon the whole game. So now you're just showing him that I like Saka way more than you. Look, Xhaka has spent more time speaking to this referee than he has playing football. He's given the ball away about 20 times. Cap said, you're right, Big C. Mohammed said, if we get Champions League, we would be spanked. Listen, unless we spend 200 million, we'd be in Europa League by the end of the group stage. We'll finish 3rd and end up in the Europa League. So we'll be back there anyway. Saka is not fit. I mean, they said before the game, Saka hasn't trained with the team much. 25 minutes to go. Your team's getting ran ragged, down to 10 men. Surely you take Saka off. Why do you take Martinelli off? Or take both of them off? Martinelli 1 goal in 2022. That's not good enough for a player of his talent. Thomas said Xhaka is giving an interview to the ref. Man said, ref, do you want to do a quick interview after the game? I've got loads to say. Kelvin said Martinelli is the best player on the pitch. He gets subbed. I think he was our most dangerous. I really do. Hey, big up Rico in the chat. He's bigging up Cruz, man. Big up Rico, big up. And big up Cruz. That's Cruz's little cousin, man. Big up your damn self. Hey, big up Rico, big up Cruz. Big up. I wish you two was playing. Show more heart than these clowns. Folded Rage, put Pepe on. Pepe? Who's Pepe? Pepe? Arteta don't even know who Pepe is. He turns around and looks at him. I don't think he even knows his name anymore. Cody Mystified said, usually I don't condone skipping education. Look, man can't even speak. Usually I don't condone skipping education, but tomorrow I don't blame you. Listen, people, do you know what? I need to order a doctor's jacket. The Arsenal therapy tomorrow is going to be painful. We got some issues we need to deal with. You got to accept your issues before you can move on from them. You know that, people. We got to accept we got problems. We got Chuckle Brothers and Transplant Boy problems. Damn, this one's going to hurt. This one's going to hurt. On the flip side, all I can try and do The only little bit of inspiration I can give you to try and... I have to try and uplift the community right now. How great will it be? This is all I've got for you right now, by the way. How great will it be? Tottenham are going to win this game. We've accepted that. If they get all hyped up, Jamie O'Hara, all of these clowns get hyped, Jermaine Genius, and we beat Newcastle, and we beat Everton, and we get fourth, and your little North London derby win against us didn't mean anything. That's all I've got for you, people. That is literally all I can give you. My problem is, if we go to Newcastle and drop points, they beat Burnley and Norwich and we finish fifth, we're never going to hear the end of it. And we won't even be getting Gabriel Jesus. And some of you don't even want Jesus. We'll be signing Calvert-Lewin and Ryan Fraser. So, boy, Newcastle is going to be tough. I hope Everton win this weekend so that by the time we play Everton, they're already safe. I don't want Everton playing that game to stay up. I do not want Everton playing that game to stay up. But I think Newcastle's going to be even harder. They're dangerous at the moment. They're just playing free football. They're looking like they can do bits. Eddie and Ketty up front. All of a sudden, these guys look washed up. If Spurs were to try it would be 5-0. Imagine that, Arteta fanboys. Conte might be saying to them, look, 3-0, they're done. The goal difference is way above theirs. Don't stress yourself. Remember, they play on Sunday. We play on Monday. They've got less rest than us, and they play at 12 o'clock Sunday. We play at 8 o'clock Monday. We got a day and a half more rest than them. So Conte might just go through the motions. I am actually trying not to look at the screen that much, because every time I look up, Spurs have got the ball, and I just can't stand watching it. I'm scared of both of our next games. Oh, listen, the Newcastle one is I feel like we're playing Real Madrid away. Imagine the waffle tomorrow. He'll blame the ref. He'll say Rob Holding's a good guy. Wouldn't do it on purpose. I think the Cedric one was soft and Son played for it. I already know what he's going to say. I don't even need to wait and hear what he's going to say. Remember when Pepe got sent off at Leeds? He annihilated him. Let's see if he's got the same energy for Rob Holding. He won't. He'll defend him. He's got favourites and he makes it obvious. I blame the fan base for approving of this mediocrity. Anthony said, big up from New Zealand. Curtis, can't believe what I'm watching. Literally just thrown it away. Newcastle and Everton, he's going to be nervy. Here's Kane in the area. Shoots, it's blocked. Kulusevski. Good tackle. Gabriel cleared by Saka. Eddie flicks it on. Go on, Eddie. What you got? Like, go on, lad. Davinson Sanchez chases him down. He's literally got no one to pass to. No one, mate. Has to go all the way back to the halfway line. Listen, the Amazon documentary is going to be crazy. They must be rubbing their hands together. The Bang said, I'm sad because Conte was saying words that were not nice prior to this game. Top manager. Difference between an apprentice and an elite manager, people. They always say when you're playing a big game, play the game, don't play the occasion. Don't worry if the fans are loud. Don't worry if you're in a big stadium. Don't worry if there's a lot on the line. It's you against them on a football pitch. We played the occasion. They've played the game. That's why we got sent off. Hyped up, thinking you're a tough guy, Rob Holding. Nah, bro, you're not. Alex said, lose top 4 to Spurs, people will turn. I want him sacked if he don't get top 4. Odegaard, free kick to the back post. We got off a chance, Gabriel. Man, keep the ball, bro. Just pass. What are you doing? There you go. Come on. Can we at least... Odegaard, 25 yards out. It's a rugby conversion. He's been doing shooting practice with Thomas Partey, mate. That's just landed on the Seven Sisters Road, that from Odegaard. It really has. Deluded Gooners coming on. Stevie Bergwijn. Do you know what? I'm going to jump in some other chats. Who's live? Is X at the game or is he live streaming? I'm not going in that chat, by the way. That's painful. Who's streaming? Bergwijn and Mora. Son comes off. Yeah, he's down in tools on us, man. Conte said, yeah, that's enough. Job done. Son's absolutely fuming. Son's 1 goal behind Salah in the Golden Boot charts. And He's been dragged. He's fuming. Ah, dear me. Conte has had 6 months to comb, man. 24 months. Just hit one of Elon Musk's satellites, bro. I mean, make a change, man. The players are going to be exhausted. Lacazette's on for Eddie. That's when you know you're defending. Bring on your CDM. Lacazette. It's like I forgot what Lacazette even looks like as a footballer. Tottenham might just bottle it against Burnley, bro. I wouldn't bank on it, mate. I wouldn't bank on it. Son's trying to win the Golden Boot. Lock the stream off. Listen, we got 17 minutes till full time. We just get through it now, man. Just grind our way through it. You know what I mean? It's like the last hour of your work shift. You just gotta get through it. You're close. You're close to being out of there. I missed the super chat apparently. Let me scroll back up. Jake said, Curtis, I'm in a bar in Australia watching the game. All the Arsenal fans are making excuses for Arteta. He ain't good enough. I mean, what can I say? Ramsdale collects it. I mean, what can I say? If he gets top 4, we'll still let him off. But I'm not confident. I ain't confident of it. I can't lie. Newcastle away looks like a madness. Look, Gabriel, hamstring gone. Here we go, look. Hamstring gone. Injured. Gabriel's done his hammy. Rob Holding suspended. And Ben White's not fully fit. Who we playing at centre-back against Newcastle? Callum Wilson and Blood Clark. Sent maximum. If you always do what you always did, you will always get what you always got. We never learn. George, I love that. I love that, George. I love that. Who's that coming on? Oh, don't worry, people. Nuno Tavares is coming on. That'll save us. Yeah, that'll save us. Nuno's coming on. Ho, 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 ho. He might bark at a few of them. That's the best we're going to get. Bomber Clark, we are finished without Gabby. Don't worry, people. Nuno's on. I hate the refs. Trust me, bro. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that. Accept responsibility. The players bottled it. The ref did his job. Players bottled it. Don't give them that excuse. That lets them off the hook. It's like when you're a father, man. You got a kid and he keeps doing wrong. You don't blame everyone else. You say, yeah, man, you take responsibility. These players bottled it. Like you said, good point. Their best centre-back wasn't playing. Man said, we're arsehole. Snoop Dogg coming on. You seen that? Somebody say, just eat. See, taking it in like a G. You seen that Uber Eats Snoop Dogg advert? What happened to him? Did somebody say, just eat? Nuno's on, people. We're saved. Hey, but we didn't need no one in January, people. We didn't need anyone. We didn't need no one. January's for wimps. Who buys players in January? You know, Kulusevski and Luis Diaz. We don't need players like that. Bruno Gomes. We save wages in January. It's fine. It's fine, people. People. Friday tomorrow, man. Enjoy your weekend. These bottle jobs ruin your weekend. Look at the shame. Look at this shameless brother. Look at this shameless brother. Big up my boy, bro. Don't come in the chat with all them Y's at the end of easy as well. What competition you man in? You man are playing Weatherspoons in the Conference League, fam. You know what I mean? On some damp carpet. Relax yourself, but boy, I can't lie, I'm in pain. I am in pain, man. I am in pain. Let me not cap. Turkish gonna have a bad Big Six show as well, man. Jesus. Pray for him. Big up yourself, Saeed, but you're shameless. I can't lie. But the game is the game. We gotta accept it. Michael, big up with the super chat. We will not get top 4 next season. Every Big Six team will be stronger than Arsenal. United had a freak season. They will be back. Newcastle will go big. Listen, mate. Newcastle will overtake us in about 2 years if the Kroenkes are in charge. Daniel, big up for the super sticker. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. See Pepe just now. Why not bring him on? Like, he does play for us. He did cost 72 million. Like, give him minutes. Take someone off. The team's knackered. You got to think about Newcastle now. This game's a wrap. We ain't scoring. You could leave us on this pitch for 3 weeks. We wouldn't score. Said he's going to cook Turkish. Turkish going to get ruined. He's been talking hella smack. Yeah, man, you don't get carried away, man. Kempy, man. Kempy, my brother. What happened to the bikini, man? Is she not wearing it? I'm going to throw my girl's lucky bikini in the bin. A disgraceful performance. Here's Saka. Drills it in. No one there. Cedric, he's going to whip it in. And Lloris collects it. Just to end the game. Do what the AFCON ref did, man. Just blow the whistle like 10, 15 minutes before the game ends. I don't want to watch no more of this. Turkish going to get absolute. He's going to be on the barbecue. AHD Gaming, you got Arsenal fans hyping up, making North London derby comps and Champions League montage with what these players would. We are done. We bottled the game from minute one. AFTV disagree about the penalty. Come on, man. Come on. Let's not do that. It's a pen. It's a penny. Son, let me tell you something. Son, he will go, he'll go, he'll look for a free kick easy. You don't have to do a lot to him to make him hit the deck. You played into his hands, Cedric. You played into his hands. There is a way of fouling a player and getting away with it. What you have to do, gotta look like you're going for the ball. And then you can just leave one on them. You don't stand there on the floor and barge him in his back while he's jumping up and you're on the wrong side of him. Trust me, man. It's a pen. For me, it's a pen. AFCON ref, please just end it. Big C, the commentary disagrees with the pen as well. I don't care. I'm sticking by my opinion. Pen. Wrong side. Barged him. Pen. Why not challenge for the ball? And the red card, I mean, he could have gone to Wormwood Scrubs for that tackle. That's GBH with intent. Here's Nuno Tavares. Whips it in. Oh, Odegaard hits it straight at the keeper. Today, and listen, I don't want people to say, for today, I've seen why Carlo Ancelotti made, or was it Zidane? I can see today why Martin Odegaard was made 8th choice centre mid at Real Madrid. Because when the going gets tough, yeah. When the going gets tough, these Odegaards, these man disappear, bruv. These man get going. These man have disappeared. Penalty all day. Are we the worst top 4 team in Europe? Bro, I'm telling you, move us. Get us in the Scottish League or something. Europa League. Oh. Welcome home, people. Keep your Thursdays free next season. At least, listen. I'll actually be pleased if we just... Oh, look at Granit. This guy couldn't pass wind. Lucas Moura. Header. His own players handballed it. He's handballed it, ref. They're appealing for a penalty. That was their player who handballed. Granit Xhaka can't pass the ball. He cannot pass the ball. Granit, as the player ratings tomorrow, I'm going to have to put an 18 rated on the title of this show because it's going to be brutal tomorrow. They're appealing for a pen. It hit Lucas Moura's arm. What are they talking about? Granit Xhaka just giving the ball away for fun. Franz Klein, Odegaard playing so poor. Looks like he has no strength. Said it before, mate. Martin Odegaard, nice sunny day when we're dominating possession. Baller. Cold night at Tottenham and they're dominating the ball. Try again. You don't want to know. Ben Davies comes off. These men are taking man off. Have a rest. Big game on Sunday. Big game. Burnley will give them a better game than us. Let's face it. Charlie said, move us to the Scottish League. We might get top 3. Yeah, we might just finish behind Rangers and Celtic. Fair weather baller, man. Seen him. Is he talented? Of course. Can he boss games like this? Probably not. He probably needs to play for Man City or something. He's not built for these games in this Arsenal team. Blue Mem said top 4 is over. We will win against Newcastle, lose Everton. I think if we beat Newcastle, we'll beat Everton. But Newcastle's the game for me. Newcastle is a problem. I'm telling you now. Gabriel's come off injured, right? Rob Holding is... Oh, now Lacazette's giving the ball away and he's in midfield. We won it back. Rob Holding's suspended. Gabriel's come off injured and Ben White's not fully fit. So who are you playing centre-back against St. Maximum and Callum Wilson? Curtis, do you need to watch the game again to do your player ends? I'll tell you something. You know, people, a lot of the time, I watch the game back. Not this one. I will not be watching this one back. Lacazette fouls Kane. Look at De Bruyne last night. De Bruyne got 4 goals last night. Lacazette's got 4 goals all season. Eddie's got 4 goals all season. Do it. Say no more. Say no more. RSPB Gaming, big news. Jesus has called to cancel his deal with Arsenal after watch. If I'm Gabriel Jesus, right, I'm sitting there right now in my Manchester mansion. I'm saying, do you know what, man? I'd rather come on with 20 minutes to go in the Champions League when Haaland gets a little bit tired, or play right wing occasionally, or play up front in the Carabao Cup. I'd rather do that than play up front for Arsenal every week. Jesus, mate, if you're watching this, do yourself a favour, mate. Just stay on the Man City bench. You got to be a lunatic to come and play for this team. Here's Odegaard. He's been like Casper the Ghost. He really has. I didn't even know he was on the pitch. Sean said, Holding let the team, the manager, the fans down. Could be the reason we don't get 4. Feel bad for Arteta. I consider bringing Saliba back. Last 2 or top 4 could be over. But, bro, I get what you're saying. Feeling bad for Arteta, but Arteta kept this player. Arteta gave this player a new contract. There was no need for Rob Holding to be an Arsenal player this season. This manager said, I want 4 more years of that because he's a good guy in the dressing room. I'm telling you now, I can see exactly what type of manager Mikel Arteta is. If you're a nice guy, you turn up on time every day and you train and you show no attitude problem, even if you're a bang average player, Arteta will keep you at the football club because he looks at you as one of his little workers, one of his little minions. I know, yeah, Rob Holding, he's not the best, but he's here on time every day, works hard, and he's a lovely guy. He's a great lad to have around the dressing room, that Rob Holding. Yeah, but Mikel, he's a bang average centre-back. Yeah, but what a guy, what an attitude. All right, cool. All of a sudden, you keep 6 of them, and your team is poor. The best managers dealt with tough characters. Omri was a tough character, apparently very moody in the dressing room. Nicolas Anelka, Lasuk, difficult character. I heard that Vieira often was squaring up to players in the dressing room. You know, Tony Adams the same, squaring up to players. Ian Wright consistently turned up late. Got to the point where the manager was going to move training because he didn't turn up on time. These are facts, by the way, that, you know, known facts. Yeah, Aubameyang turned up late a few times. Yeah, can't handle him. No, he's out of control. Get rid of him. He's so bad, I'll pay him to leave. I'll pay him. I don't even want money for him. We'll pay him 7 million to go to Barcelona and score 14 goals or 13 goals. Scored 2 last night. He's that, you know, we'll pay him to leave. Guendouzi, has a little scrap on the pitch when our goalkeeper gets his leg broke. Says a few things to the Brighton player, Mopé, to defend his teammates. Maybe a bit arrogant. I can't handle it. No, oh, God. Oh, what did he say to him? He's on more money. No, the arrogance. Guendouzi, get rid of him. I can't handle it. Can't handle it. He's too arrogant. Get rid of him. He's a French international, 22 years of age. If you were going to buy Guendouzi, how much would he cost right now? 30 million? French international, 22. He'd cost you 30 million minimum. But we got rid of him for 9 million to keep Xhaka. To give Xhaka a new deal and give El Neni a new deal. And we paid Aubameyang 7 million to leave. He's our best striker. Got Eddie and Nketiah playing up front while they've got Harry Kane. These are facts of life. Saliba. Oh, we'll loan him out. He's not ready for the Prem. Not ready. No, that's Saliba, mate. Nowhere near ready. He's in the French squad. They're world champions. Gonna explain that one or... No, but we got Rob Holding. Oh, Rob Holding's a nice guy, though. He turns up on time. Gives me no problems. But he's crap. Yeah, but he's got a good attitude. All right, cool. Cool. So we're going to deal with a bunch of crap players with good attitudes. Xhaka's, El Nenis, Nketiah's, Holdings, Cedric's. Nice guys who ain't going to win you a damn thing. Simple as that. Harry Kane, most goals in Premier League history versus Arsenal, 13. Harry Kane, Wayne Rooney, Jamie Vardy, Robbie Fowler. Another record that has gone. Saka's going to post a pic of him smiling in a swimming pool after the game. Everyone's going to forget. Oh, nah, I won't say the rest. But I hear you. Yeah, put a puppy on his chest. Bring out some new training kit. Put a puppy on Saka's chest. That'll solve everything. That'll solve it all. Oh, I'm getting ruined in group chats, by the way. Tom said, you speak facts, Curtis. Listen, it is what it is. Top players are often difficult characters, some of the most difficult, because the fact is, when you know you're more talented. Odegaard's been booked, by the way. I didn't know Ghost could get booked, because I haven't seen him for this whole game. Difficult characters are often the most talented, and because they know they're so talented, you have to put up with a little bit of rubbish around it. Maybe they turn up a bit late. Maybe they got an attitude. Maybe they drive gold Lamborghinis. I don't know. Maybe they say crazy things to their opponents. Reality of life, people. Reality of life. Bunch of nice guys. Said it before. You have a daughter. You wouldn't want your daughter going out with any of these Arsenal players. They're soft. They would run off in a fight. They're not about that life. They think... Rob Holding thought he was a tough guy today. Look how tough I am. Wrestling Son. Barging him in the face, flipping him over. No, mate, you're a clown. That's not how you show you're a tough guy. Show a tough guy, try and win the ball, leave one on him. Don't get VAR checking it. Don't do it in front of the referee. Don't do it in front of the ref. The worst thing I can say about this game, the very worst thing I can say about this game, and this is just cold-hearted facts, I am actually happy if we get out of this game with a 3-0 defeat. Do you know how damning that is? At half-time, and when they went 3-0 up in the 46th minute, I thought this was going to be like Chelsea 6-0 or Man United 8-2. I thought Kane and Son are going to score every time they get the ball. This game has been nothing short of an embarrassment. Every single one of them. Ramsdale's done his best. I think Tomiyasu's done all right against Kulusevski, to be fair. Gabriel's tried his best, got injured because he got a clown next to him. The Chuckle Brothers have played like the Chuckle Brothers. Saka's been non-existent. Why is he still on the pitch? By the way, did we make 3 subs? Have we actually made 3 subs? Pepe, sub not used. Yeah, we made 3. Gabriel came off for Smith Rowe. Lacazette for Nketiah. Nuno for Gabriel. 3 more years of this. But listen, let me just add some context. If we win our next 2 games, we'll put this out of our mind. If we don't, this is the start of a disaster. Look, Granit Xhaka gets booked. In other news, people, water is wet. In other news, people, water is wet. Granit Xhaka gets a yellow card. His 9th yellow card of the season. I mean... One more. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Do you know how bad he's played tonight? Forget the yellow card, the red cards. Do you know how bad he's played tonight? He's an embarrassment of a footballer, I'm sorry. He's an embarrassment. How that guy got a new contract, I will never, ever know how that guy talked himself. I told you, he spent all game moaning at the ref. How about you look at the fact you can't play a ball 6 yards without giving it to their player? How about that? Yeah, when's that Kendrick album out, man? I need to hear some common sense. I need something. Turkish back in the AFTV studio. So he left. He went to the game, right? I don't blame him. Walk out at half-time. Do a Toby, man. 45 minutes, 44 minutes. Get out of there. These guys are being embarrassing. Robbie said he would give Arteta a 9 out of 10 for the season. Well, if we beat Spurs. So I let him off. But I want to know what he gives him now we haven't beat him. Bro, people are putting their Arsenal shirts in bags and Arsenal deserve it. Bro, as soon as this full... Yeah, you know what? I'm changing my top. I'm changing my top as soon as the full-time whistle goes. I'm not peed off with the team, but for me, even believing we would do anything with this team and manager. Tottenham fans in the chat, it is what it is. I've got to take it. Got to take our medicine, people. All we can do right now is get our head down, stay quiet, Stop talking about Champions League. I won't be putting no green screens of Champions League up. I will not be mentioning it. Get your head down. Go and beat Newcastle. Beat Everton. And you're in the Champions League. If you can't do that, you don't deserve to be in the Champions League as far as I'm concerned. If you can't beat Newcastle and Everton, you don't deserve to be in the Champions League. Play Europa League. Nuno wipes out Emerson Royale. Did he? I didn't even see that. Let me rewind that. Man bit him. The dog bit him. Let's see what happened. Oh, come on, Emerson Royale. Absolute embarrassment, that little Burger King B-Tech right back. Full time. It's over. It's over. Finally. Thank you. Just put us out of our misery, man. Conte, man, that's a real manager right there. That's a real manager. Difference between an apprentice and an elite manager, people. I'm so glad that game is over. I'm glad that's over. Wow. Horrendous. Man, I tell you what, Gooners, stay off social media, man. Damn. Do you know, we're lucky to get out of there with a 3-0. I swear down, that could have been 5 or 6. Do you know the worst thing? Tottenham took their foot off the gas and said, you know what? This game's won. Goal difference is gone. They've already got us on goal difference. Burnley on the weekend, they start taking man off. Embarrassing. Latte said, wow, painful. Crazy. Big up for the super chat, bro. Julian will say Arsenal were unlucky. They'll all blame the ref. They'll all blame the ref. Charlie said, come on, Curtis. Manager takes part of the blame, but the injuries, penalty and red card didn't help. Fair enough. I agree with that. But let's be honest. Son's the most informed left winger in... One of the most informed in Europe. You don't put Cedric against Son. Put Tomiyasu against Son. Put Cedric against Kulusevski. You also gave Rob Holding a new contract, Arteta, who's not good enough. You also didn't sign a centre midfielder in January and left us with the Chuckle brothers, who, yeah, we can hype them when they win a few games, but it's just a phase. They're not that good. So I'm sorry, I blame the manager. I do blame the manager. I'm so glad that's over. That's the worst game I've watched all season. Worst game I've watched all season. Player ratings tomorrow are going to be... I'm going to have to put an 18 rated on them. They're going to be violent. They're going to be some violent ratings. You look stressed. Bro, I'm shattered. You see how much energy I put into that first 45 minutes? People were saying, yo, you can't keep this up for 90 minutes. Bro, I was done by half time. I'm exhausted. I feel sorry for the Arsenal fans at the ground. I would not go to that game. I would not go to that game. And if I was there, I would have left. Gutless today. This was our chance to get it done. All the pressure on our last 2 games. Gotta be honest, people, I'm worried. Newcastle away is a problem. Johnny said Vieira in. Vieira. Whoa. Damn. Let me see if the lads want to come on. They might not want to come on after that. They might not want to come on after that. I wouldn't blame them. Damn, fam. Damn. We really did take a beat down. Curtis is too negative, says Neil. Oh, Neil. I mean, am I on the wrong channel? Am I watching Premier League years? Did that game not happen, Neil? I don't know. Let me know. Someone let me know. Neil, did we win? I don't know. We just lost 3-0 to Tottenham. I mean, you tell me. What am I supposed to... What you tell me, bro. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm negative. I respect it. Respect it. Negative. 3-0 to Tottenham and sent off. Cool. We move. Qatari said there's one big positive from the game. Xhaka is suspended. We're so bad, it's probably not even a positive, because then you go in Sambi Lakonga and he's not ready either. I'm sick of this club. The PR... Do you remember the Athletic saying this? Arsenal annual thrashing by Liverpool felt different. These players have hope. Loser mentality, I'm afraid. Someone just said there in the comments, I missed it, right? Someone was throwing shade. Oh, 1 minute you're with the team, 1 minute you're not. Listen, I support the team every single game. Simple as that, right? If we don't win and we play like that, what do you want me to do? You want me to come here and start dancing? Oh, should we do a dance? Should we do a dance? Someone just said, oh, you're being too negative. Let's start dancing. Why not? You know, let's sing YMCA. Don't worry about it. We lost 3-0 to Tottenham. It's fine. It's cool. It don't matter. I'm sorry, mate. The way you feel and the way I feel don't have to be the same way. You can tell me that's you shouldn't be negative about that. Well, what? We just lost 3-0 to Tottenham, mate. Had a man sent off. We could have been in Champions League right now. Now we're hanging on by the skin of our teeth. I probably should have locked the game off at half time. Let's be honest. So I don't know how you should feel as an Arsenal fan when you've just lost 3-0 to your rivals. I don't know how you expect me to feel. I don't know. Maybe you're accepting it. I'm not accepting that. Like, respectfully, people, come on. Whether you're the biggest Arteta fan or not, no Arsenal fan can look at that performance and give me one positive out of that game. And the manager deserves criticism because you gave Rob Holding a new deal. You played Tomiyasu at left back and you didn't sign a centre midfielder in January. And all them chickens have come home to roost. You don't get away with it for the whole season. Saliba getting binned on loan while he's in the French squad. Rob Holding's never played for England in his life, even when we've had injuries. These man got man like Connor Cody getting England caps. This brother can't get one England cap. Yeah, don't worry, mate. The receipts get coming out the bag, and I ain't even capping. There's gonna be a return attempt in the shop tomorrow. Little tear on the sleeve. There's the receipt. Do you want a new one? No, I don't. I want my money back. Done. Don't want it. Big C, we have a better defender on loan and here playing Rob Holding. Come on, man. This club is a joke. It's mad. It's mad. Listen, like I said, people, the only, and I mean the only positive I've got is that it's still in our hands. Apart from that, we've got nothing because we got what we deserve tonight, people. And listen, some people will blame the ref. I'm not blaming the ref. I think Cedric bottled it from the corner. I'm not even sure Son would have won the header if he'd have challenged him. It went over his head. And then Rob Holding, for me, is just an absolute shambles. Rob Holding wouldn't get in the Nottingham Forest team in the Championship. He's bang average. He cost 2 mil from Bolton, and you saw that tonight. And Tottenham's best centre-back didn't play. We didn't lay a glove on him. It was like Tyson Fury against Dillian White. We did a lot of talking and did nothing when we played him. Fran, I can't even get my words out. Fran's in the building. Let me just put that on. Let me get him in. I need to hear someone else. I've had enough of my own voice. Yo, come on.
You gotta laugh, haven't you? I mean, I always, when I come on here, Kurt, I always seem to say I'm not surprised, but I'm not surprised that we lost. I'm surprised of it was men against boys, baby boys. That's the problem. That's the problem with no inexperience. And we always said at the beginning of the season, the problem Arteta's going to have is he's got no experienced players. So, listen, still in our hands, but some tricky games. How will it affect them mentally? Because they've been buoyed up. They've been bullied. Like, it was men against boys. I was saying in the stream earlier, I was talking about our players are soft, and people were saying like,
sorry.
But we've got like Gabby in there. I said, no. These people are those people that, when they pretend to fight the bouncer and they're asking their mates to hold them back. It's all fraudness. It's soft, mate. It's not, it's soft. It's soft. And Holding's tried it today and he's got it all wrong because he's inexperienced and he's trying to fight. Clueless. They were poor. They were poor.
Fran, just from a like ex-footballing point of view, right? For me, Rob Holding, red card all day long. Cedric, penalty. What do you think?
It's just a no-brainer. I think people make excuses up. I think people make excuses up to suit their narrative, their agenda, because they're looking for an excuse. The decisions were 100%. He's barged him in the back because he's out of position. So he's scared that Song's going to head it. So he's smashed him in the back. The other one, it's a blatant. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows he's elbowed him into the face like that. Listen, you've played the game, so you blatantly know when things are a certain way, and you know, he fouled him twice before. The ref said the next time you do it, you're going to get booked. Too emotional. Emotions, man. Too emotional. And I think you said it on your stream yesterday. If you don't control your emotions in this game, it's going to cost you.
Yep.
You can't play with emotions. You get all over the place. You got Gabby. I've told this thing about Gabby's got this habit of fighting the man before the football.
Yeah.
It's like he forgets about the football. He's got this egotistical thing. Like he wants to be trying to be the hard man. Like concentrate on the football. And then deal with the man. I'm not surprised. I mean, I don't know how you got through it. I was watching you. Even the missus was saying, I don't know how Curtis is putting himself through it. You might as well have held Luna yesterday and then seen your portfolio go, you know, to shit. So
yeah,
it's excuses. We got beat. It was nothing to do with the ref. It was bad defending. We started 5-6 minutes really well. Spurs got into the game. They're a better team. They got better players. Whether people like it or not, they got better players. They got better team, got a better manager. Yes, we might still sneak this fourth. And at the end of the day, it could be, at the end of the day, if he does, well done to him. I've said, unbelievable if he gets fourth. Let's be honest, unbelievable if Arteta gets fourth. We got to hold our hands on to that. I do think other teams have been terrible. I think the lead's been terrible. I think COVID helped us out, even though the first 3 games we struggled. But then when everyone else had an issue, we didn't. All these things fell into place. I think he's had a lot of luck. However, it is what it is. Yeah. And if he gets fourth, absolutely top draw. Well done to Mikel Arteta. But doesn't make them better than Spurs, in my opinion. Doesn't make him better than Conte, in my opinion. Yes, the one-off, but this will be the first time we've finished above them in 5 seasons. And I do think next season other teams will strengthen. So will we. But it's not being negative. We've just lost to our rivals. And not just lost. We've just lost in a way like it was Championship team against a Premier League team in the FA Cup 3rd round, 4th round. Yeah. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. 100%.
Latte said, Big C, seriously, what's wrong with some Arsenal fans? How can they call you negative after watching that performance? It's crazy. 42% of fans want Eddie to get a new contract. I believe the same 42 believe in Mikel. I mean, listen, it is still in our hands. That's what I kept saying. This is the only thing we've got left to cling on to. Win your 2 games. If you'd have said at the start of the season, beat Newcastle, beat Everton, and you're in the top 4, you'd have took that. But I just have this horrible feeling now, Fran. And, Newcastle away looks like a nightmare game. Gabriel came off injured. Rob Holding suspended. Ben White wasn't fully fit. They're going to go for us on Monday, aren't they, Newcastle?
Well, they're a better team now. They're a good team now. They're a good team. It's going to be quite tricky, especially at their ground. We've seen that they can now probably come up against some of the better teams in the league. They've seen that, considering where they are. They're probably the 2nd or 3rd informed team over the last couple of months, I imagine. I'm not too sure. I've not checked the stats, but it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be an easy game. You got Joe Linton's prime midfielder now, just twisting up man in the centre of the park. St. Maximum will be wanting to do his bit. For me, the biggest thing for me is this: when you've got inexperienced players, it's themselves that lose games. You know, you've been there. When you was a 19-year-old, it was your own mistakes that cost you not doing well, more than the fact that you weren't better than the player you was playing against. I just think that we, because of this defeat as well, shows us again. People talk about character. That was hostile today. I mean, you could hear this, that was hostile environment, and they just weren't ready for that. Newcastle ain't no joke. There's 55 fans, Geordies, mate. They're off their head. That's another place, another stadium that could be, kind of, if you don't silence them, could be kind of tough. But listen, it's still in their hands. At the end of the day, it's still in their hands. So while it's still in their hands, we have to do the mature thing and say, you know what? Still in their hands. Let's see how it goes. Even though you might not want to, but we have to.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
grown
I
men.
hear you. That's all we've got to cling to, innit? If we win our next two, we're there. But Jeffrey said, Samuel, ESPN said, Arsenal fans will be the demise of this club. I mean, listen, our fan base is split. It's been split since Arsene Wenger. It's still not back together.
Why do you
Fran,
think it's split, Kurt?
I
Because you
think
know
it
me,
started.
before
Go
I
on.
started getting into this YouTube thing, when we spoke in that, I was kind of like just the ex-footballer, but wasn't really in the fan kind of way. Do you know what I mean? So this,
Yeah.
for me, in the last 12 months or 15 months, has been a real eye-opener of how fans are when it comes, because I've
Yeah.
never really been on that side.
Yeah, I get you.
And I know other clubs have it. But it's so divided. And it's like, again, it's like people just want to be proven right all the time rather than the
Yeah.
team just win. Like, I don't get it. It's like someone wants to be proven right because of this and that. Doesn't matter if we're right or wrong. Don't everyone just want to win a football match? This is what I don't get with the fan base. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you can explain. You've been in the game longer than me. Like, do you know what I mean?
Bro, for me, I think it started with Wenger.
Yeah.
I think half the fan base loved him and was like, no, you can't push him out because he's done so much. And then the other 50 was like, I don't care if he's done a lot, he's got to go. And then I think from there, we've just been fractured. Then it was Ozil, half and one Ozil gone, half don't. Then Emery, now it's Arteta. And I think, like you said, people aren't willing to say, I was wrong. So, do you know what I mean? I can change my school of thought. We've always said, haven't we? Listen, we're not big fans of Arteta. If he gets top four, he deserves a whole heap of praise. And you got to
Yeah.
hold your hands up.
For me, it's that maturity thing. And at the end of the day, you should be mature enough to be able to change your mindset and move your opinion on circumstances because things change. But people don't want to do that. And I think, wait a minute, this is what I don't get. So people talk about a certain side of fans or a toxic fan or this and that and this and that. I think they're jeopardizing themselves. They're sabotaging themselves and not really thinking about it right. Regardless whether you're right or whether you're wrong, don't matter. Did we win? Yeah. Done the job. Did we lose? No. Not done his job. It's as simple as that. I don't get it. I just don't
Fran,
get it.
just an interesting thing here, right, that I've just seen online. So Rob Holding, 26, 27 in the summer. Granit Xhaka, 29. Mohamed El Neni, 29. Cedric, nearly 30 as well. There is experienced players there. And for me, I'm almost looking at them experienced players more than the young players and saying, where was you? Where was the leadership? Who was the captain?
You know what's mad? When you say it like that, because when we were nearly 30, that's grown. That's a grown-ass man. That's experience when it comes to football. You're nearly at the end of your career.
Yeah.
I never thought that Rob Holding was that age and these people were that age because he's playing like a 19-year-old championship centre-back.
Yeah, it's true.
Do you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So now that you've highlighted that, I know Xhaka's experienced. I get that. I know Xhaka's experienced. What's El Neni?
29.
Again, and he plays like he's experienced though, but they're just not good enough at times.
Yeah.
They're just not good enough. Sometimes you just got to say, I'm just not good enough at this. Especially the levels that we want. Like I say, if we get there, if we get there, you have to give credit. But still, again, I don't think many people will be convinced. But you have to hold your hands up and say, they got there, they've done it. Fair play to them. But tonight shown me the Arteta and the Arsenal, what deep down I believe Arteta and Arsenal are tonight. That's what I think they are under all the polyfiller settings. And when you pull, you go down to the bare bones. That team for me tonight is an Arteta and an Arsenal team, which I said would get 8th to 10th for the beginning of the season. That's not going to change now, so of course that's not going to happen. But that's why I thought, because I thought we'd have more performances like we did tonight, but we haven't. So people will say, why negative, why doom and gloom? If you're going to be high up here when we're winning and you're buzzing, you've also then got to have the other side when not, and don't make excuses up. That's how I see it. Do you know what I mean?
Totally agree with you. And I think sometimes someone said in the comment there, I missed it, like, we have too much sentiment in this football club. Like, oh, El Neni's a nice guy. He trains well. Got a good attitude. But is he good enough? The top Pep Guardiola wouldn't. I know we're talking about Man City in different levels, but if we're trying to be where Man City are, where Liverpool are, even where Chelsea are, you don't give Eddie Nketiah a new contract because he's had 4 good games out of a season. You got to get rid of these guys.
These nice people, when you go through the top 3 teams, yeah, does anyone ever say, oh, he's nice?
It's true.
Lukaku signed for Chelsea. He said the wrong thing. The man's been benched. Don't business. Don't business. Sterling playing regular every week. They sign 100 million. Grealish, they say you are second fiddle. Simple. Like, you're nice. What do you mean you're nice? I want someone to be nice if they're going to date my daughter, not a football match. I want him to be nice, polite when he comes to my house and knocks on my door. Like, oh, he's not. Oh, Eddie Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah scored 5 goals, and I'm seeing people going, oh, he's Eddie. Fair play, scored 5 goals against 3 absolutely horrific teams. Chelsea was horrific on the day, let's be honest. But, oh, he's not. He trains hard every day. But you know how football works. You know them man get contracts.
Yeah.
You know how football works. The nice man, the Gareth Barrys, the James Milners, the people who don't say nothing. They get good careers, man.
Yeah.
But rotted. Listen, again.
I mean, the thing is, Fran, I was saying, we go there and lose 2-1, 2-0, put up a fight. It will hurt, it will damage us, but you move. When you spent 70 minutes with 10 men, that team's been ran ragged, aren't they? Like, that's going to drain them mentally and physically.
Yeah. Also, I'm glad that Spurs completely took the foot off the gas.
Oh, mate.
It was going to be 5 second half, it was just a training ground game, wasn't it? They made a change, and I'm glad that they did that, because they could have gone on if they really, really wanted to. If goal difference was an issue, they'd have done what Bristol Rovers did at the weekend, and they got a bang and scored 6 or 7. Do you know what I mean? To get the goal difference. But they didn't need to do that. They were just chilling, second half, game's done, playing against 10 men, training session, done. So, yes, they've still got to run around and they're tired, but I just think mentally, more than anything, now the pressure is on. This is serious pressure now. So, I wonder how they respond to that, because today they were like babies. It was babies, baby food.
Laurie, I'm going to bring you in. I just want to respond to a comment. Someone just put a comment. It's flown off, said, this isn't on Arteta. Now, for me, I just want to respond to that quick. You look at Rob Holding. Arteta gave him a 4-year deal. Arteta got rid of Aubameyang. But I know people don't like that name, but that's the reality. He scored 2 again last night. Eddie Nketiah's up front. They've got Harry Kane up front. He gave Xhaka a new deal. He's just offered El Neni a new deal. This is his team. He's had 2.5 years to change this team. I know we've got injuries, but I don't see how you can say that is not on Mikel Arteta. I know he wasn't on the pitch. But
the only thing I would say about Arteta there is, yes, he picked the certain players, but for what Rob Holding does is purely Rob Holding. So yes, Arteta picks him, but he don't expect him to do that, does he?
He doesn't, but I think we all can see that Rob Holding is a bog standard run-of-the-mill centre-back.
Yeah, cool. We know he's not good enough. I know he's not good enough. So maybe Ben White wasn't fit enough. But for what Rob Holding does, the manager would probably, if you asked him, would say, what can I possibly do when Rob Holding does that? That's his argument. But he did pick him. Yeah, he did pick him.
Laurie, come in. I mean, it's been a massacre. I think I said at the end of the stream, I'm actually happy we got out with a 3-0 defeat, because when they went 3-0 up, I thought we were going to lose 5 or 6. Laurie, talk to me, bro.
I think you're right. And I was listening to you earlier, and you was talking about possible psychological damage that's been done tonight. And I indeed raised that at the watch along, and everybody was trying to remain positive. Listen, before the start of this game, I said that tonight was one of the most important games in Arsenal's recent history, because I said, if we lose or draw, we're going to find out what this Arsenal team are made of. And true, we made a half-decent start, but we imploded tonight, man. I mean, people can argue about the penalty was harsh. I don't know what you guys thought about that. But then if you're the wrong side, you didn't challenge, you turned your back, your elbow was high. So I've those given, bro. And then what Rob Holding does was literally unforgivable. That was almost criminal.
Agreed.
What he
I
what he did
agree.
tonight was absolutely disgraceful. And where did this so-called UFC style aggression come from, Rob Holding? Like, where did that come from all of a sudden?
Yeah,
Is that
I
because
tell
man's
you.
got the transplant? Is he thinking he's Samson or something? What's going on?
Emotions got the best of him, Laurie.
Exactly. And
Emotions.
that is what you call, right? I got into an argument with some of the guys before the game, right? A good natured argument. Because I'm trying to impress on these guys. I'm saying, listen, we don't need to win tonight. We don't need to do anything stupid. You just keep the error count down, play your game, be sensible. We will get opportunities. It's whether we can take them or not. Instead of that, man's gone out there and acting like he's Bruce Lee, getting himself sent off and game done. You know what I mean? It's like, but the only thing I'm thinking now is, apart from whether we're going to get a result at Newcastle and Everton, is do I blame Arteta or do I just put it down to the rashness of the players? I can't quite, that's where I'm struggling a little bit. Because listen, man, he would have been preparing these guys for this game since Sunday. And he would have sat them down and told them about not to give away silly fouls, not to get yourself sent off. Rob Holding gets himself sent off. Innocuous. He didn't need to do that. He's been having a little tussle with Son. Listen, we all know what Son does. He does this all his career. That's what he's a niggly little player. He goes down, you know what I mean? That's what he does.
Yeah.
You know that, Rob Holding. Me and Kurt were talking about this on the show in the week about how the man loves to go to ground, always looking to get stuff from. We all know what Son does. Why didn't Rob Holding know this? You know you're up against an opponent that plays that way.
Yeah. Apparently,
brain dead football, bro. Brain dead.
Apparently, Arteta said this in an interview. If I say what I want to say, I'll get banned for 6 months. I'm happy with my players. I'm happy with my players. The referees need to get in front of the camera. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't buy that.
Absolute nonsense. That is nonsense.
I don't recall him being that forgiving when Pepe got sent off against Leeds.
Nonsense.
Yeah, he wanted to beat him up. He wanted to beat Pepe up.
Absolute nonsense.
I don't recall him being. You see, this is where now. I mean, listen. You know, in a way, I kind of see where Arteta's going with this. Right, he's doing the old. What was the guy back in the day with Saddam Hussein when he used to make these silly press conferences? Remember the guy? I forget what they called him. Chemical Alley. That's it. Yeah. Go Google Chemical Alley. But anyway, what Arteta's doing is classic deflection tactics. Because he knows we got stuffed tonight and it was the players' fault. What he's trying to do is deflect it onto the referee. Sounds like Ty. You know what I mean? That's what.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
If he really believes that, then he has a problem. There's nothing to do with the ref and everything to do with Arsenal's shortcomings up here mentally. We're not ready yet.
I agree. I mean, I was saying during the stream, for me, Rob Holding shouldn't play for this club again. I know some people say that's an overreaction, but he's never been good enough to play for us. He's trying to be this fake tough guy. Yeah, I'm passionate because look at me fouling human Son. That's stupidity, bruv. He could have cost us top 4 tonight. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Curtis, if you're a real tough guy, you know what you do? Suck it up on the pitch, you get the result you want, and you wait for Son in the tunnel. That's what real bad boys do. Am I right or wrong? You guys played the game at the highest level.
Or you do it in a cute way. Like you play the game in a cute way, so you win the tackle and you leave a little bit. Then the ref has a big problem. He can't really get involved. You know, like Romero does it very, very well. Some other players do it very well. They know they're going to win the ball, and then they leave a little bit. Holding's not as quick, not as bright, nowhere near can deal with Son, and he's going tight. Now listen, I bet you that Arteta would have said you're going to have to get tight to these players. Now that then goes back on Arteta, because he surely knows that a Rob Holding is not good enough to go and be tight on a Son. He surely must know that. So then there's a few things that would have been said. They didn't do it right. They wasn't clever enough Holberg, if you've seen him sometimes, he'll win a tackle, he'll leave a little bit on you.
Yeah, you
Leave a
get
little
away
bit
with
on you.
them.
There's ways to go about it, but
Yeah.
we don't have it. We don't have it.
Even
We
that
don't have it.
first Spaghetti goal, that was ridiculous. He had his trying to kick him, then he's grabbing hold of his shoulder, his arm. You know what I mean?
But the ref's already told him, like, I'm going to book you the next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he didn't control his emotions. And then the captain needs to come over, pull him to the side and say, listen, you need to control your emotions. You're going to cost us. You don't see that. Other teams, you see that.
Bro? Who's the captain?
Who was even captain tonight?
Odegaard was captain.
Odegaard.
Well, Odegaard's not going to say anything, is he?
No, of course
Little
not.
blue-eyed boy's not going to say
I
anything.
thought he was poor tonight, man. I thought Odegaard was poor.
Listen,
they all were.
They're terrible, but like we've said
Probably
about
Ramsdale.
Odegaard, if Arsenal are poor, Odegaard is shocking. And I'm his biggest fan. Simple as that. Like and I don't know why he's captain.
No,
he's not a player you make captain. Like,
I mean, just looking ahead to try and add a bit of context in it. I mean, I know it feels like doom and gloom, but 2 games left, win them both, we get 4th. You write this off. You know, we're still in the.
I'm worried, bro. I'm worried about.
So am I. I've seen that Gucci headband on St. Maximum's head, man. I think we could be problems. Monday night football at Newcastle. I don't know if these young boys can handle it, man.
it's going to be tough. 50-odd thousand, Geordies. It's a tough place to go. They're playing good football.
Is it their last game season?
Last home game, yeah. Last home game. So they're going to be fired up.
They're not going to want to get beat on their own ground.
Nah, Ramirez and Joe Linton are looking like prime World Cup superstars. Listen.
And like they're saying there, man, Gabriel's come off injured. Rob Holding suspended. Ben White obviously wasn't fully fit. If Gabriel's injury keeps him out, who plays centre-back with Ben White? You probably got to put Tomiyasu at centre-back. And it's all mad. You might have to play 3 at the back. It's worrying because I'm going to be honest. I think Spurs win their last 2 games. Burnley at home, Norwich away. I think they get 6 points.
Burnley will be a bit tricky, but I think they'll do it. I think they'll win both games.
Away, personally. I think they're on the high right now. I think they'll blow Burnley away. I don't even think Burnley will present too much of a problem for them. You can see the vibes at the end of the game if you're at Tottenham. You can see at the end of the game they were high-fiving. They're on a high right now. Football's about momentum, just like a lot of other sports. And I must admit, man, I'm so disappointed at tonight because I really expected more. I think we started really well, but Cedric, I don't know what he was doing, man, conceding that penalty. And even the second goal, man, what was Eddie doing? He just let my man just run.
Yeah, but then you don't want Eddie marking Harry Kane, do you?
No, you don't.
Who's put Eddie on Harry Kane?
I know, man. Come on, strike.
And to be fair, they get all the iPad out and they'll know who's marking. So if they did put Eddie on Kane, then you know what? I've got to help Eddie. It's not Eddie's fault.
Even the third goal. Did you see El Nene's feeble tackle? What was he doing there? And then some just latched onto it and put it in the net. I think to try and be fair to El Nene, it looked like maybe he thought if I go in too hard, I'm gonna concede a penalty. But even so, man, he wasn't strong enough in that situation. 3-0, and I'm thinking, right, this could be 6 or 7. Yeah. So I agree with you, Curtis. I couldn't wait for that final whistle to go.
Oh, couldn't wait. Didn't even want to watch it. I think you look at today, and I said this earlier, right? I said, look, you look at that Arsenal lineup: Cedric, Holding, Xhaka, El Nene, and Ketia. For me, I would upgrade all 5 of them. That's half of your outfield players who are probably not good enough, really, on a consistent basis. You know what I mean? And eventually you're going to come up short. So they've put so much pressure on themselves. My hope is that Everton win at the weekend and they're safe by the time we play them. But then are we going to get through Newcastle?
The Everton game I'm not so worried about because I think they will be safe by then.
Hopefully,
But the Newcastle game, Monday night, it's going to be a bit of a cauldron in there. I think Newcastle will do their very best to keep the integrity of the league. Some people will be saying, they've got nothing to play for. They're on the beat. I think that they'll be looking at that as a game where they want to go out on a high. And I'm worried about that game, bro, because I do think that there will be psychological damage tonight. There will be. I mean, this was such a massive game. It was hyped up as such. And it's not like we've been beaten like by the odd goal. We've been smashed tonight, man. And psychologically, I'm pretty sure that that's going to hurt for the next couple of days. So
if he don't get top 4, mate, the amount of chances and the opportunities this team have had to secure that top 4 is embarrassing if they don't.
Well, ask Curtis, right, about some of the private conversations me and him have had about giving Arteta that contract before the top 4 players.
That's just because he secured Europe. That would have been already written down.
And they're happy with that. But then does that not show a lack of ambition from the board? He's got top 6.
They're ahead of the game. They're ahead, aren't they? They're ahead of where they thought they was going to be. So they're cushy. It's like if you target some mil in 10 years and you get to a mil in 3, you're cushy. You're ahead of your target. You know, that their targets will match their financial input, what money they'll get from their franchises in America, when they can get that, when they can do their taxes, when they can put it into Arsenal. It's all written out. 5-10 year plans already written out. So they're ahead of the game. So when it comes to that, they're not bothered. You got Europe, great timing, great PR. We'll throw you down with a woman coach, all smiles, job done. You know what I mean? It's all nicey nice. And you're in Europe.
I've got to be honest as well and say, right, I don't know what you guys feel about this. It may sound slightly treacherous to some people, but I'm just keeping it real. I like to be honest with myself. I like to be able to look myself in the mirror and be true to myself. I'm watching that game tonight and saw the way he imploded mentally. And I'm asking the question, are we even worthy of Champions League football? Do we really deserve it? Is the Europa League the extent of our ambitions? Because I'm looking at that, man, come now. You know what I mean? You go into the game tonight, you don't need to win. You just need to avoid defeat. And you get slapped. Imagine if you're playing Madrid, Barcelona, PSG, Liverpool, you know, City, them type of man there. You know what I mean? You can't even give Tottenham a decent game. Like, so are we Champions League worthy? Are we ready for that shit?
Well, probably not ready, but if you're going to get it, you're going to go for it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
no, but what I'm saying is that, you know, they say the league season don't lie. So I'm looking at that in some kind of reflection and thinking, bruh, like we failed so miserably tonight. Does that tell us something? That we're not about that life yet. We're not.
Well, I don't think the league is the league, okay? Leads are facts in it. So you have to go off the league at the end of the day. But sometimes they are a little bit deceiving because I don't think we're the 4th best team in the country.
Well,
you know what I mean? I don't think that, but we are at the moment, fact-wise, it's right in front of you. So you can't, whether you think that or not, you can't deny that we are the 4th best at this moment in time in this country. The problem comes for me is I think Arteta will be a victim of his own success. I think next year, when everybody is expecting more, we may become unstuck. We don't know. We just don't know. But there's always something for me. If you're not an Arteta fan, there's always this little underlining thing that they're not quite good enough. But if you are an Arteta fan, no one can say a bad word about him. So it depends on what side of the fence you sit on when it comes to that. But I don't know. I don't know.
You see that quote there, Curtis?
I mean, let me read this out, Laurie, just quick, right? I mean, this, Arteta said, if he's unhappy with his players, he said, with my players, no. I'm so proud of my players. You can ask the referee to come in front of the camera and explain his decisions. It's a shame because such a beautiful game was destroyed.
Well, he's lying.
I'm going to back off. I don't want to say anything in regard to that.
He's lying.
No, but what I'm saying is, right, that is classic deflection tactics.
He's lying.
Curtis, honestly, I predicted he was going to do this. I said to them, he's not going to want to blame the players. Yeah. He's not going to want to own up to their fallibilities because it's obviously going to reflect badly on him. So what he will do, he will try and say that the ref got it wrong with a penalty, that the holding thing shouldn't have been a sending off, it was a coming together. I predicted this because I knew this is he was going to try and do that. And there'll be some people out there that actually believe that shit.
Just about to say that. People will believe that.
Yeah.
Like, it's so immature to say such a stupid comment. Rather turning around and saying Rob Holding was he can't say is a disgrace. That would kill him.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to think from a manager, trying to go away from being like a fan to a manager. He could say
It was naive. He's got to learn.
we made naive, inexperienced mistakes tonight, and it cost us. That's what he should be saying. We were second best. We didn't cope with the environment, and we let our emotions get in front of us. Done.
Yeah.
But he won't say that. He won't say that. We know what he's like. We know what he's like. And there's a reason. There's a reason some people love him, and the reason some people hate him. And I don't know. Hate's the wrong word. I dislike him because I've met bare people with this foolishness, immaturity language that he speaks, and I can see straight through him. But most people can't. Little Pickney them, they can't get their head around it. They think it's all the right things. Yeah. And that's the problem that we have.
I mean,
people need to wake up and
all
understand
I'm saying here,
what this man is about.
When Pepe got a red card, I never saw these statements.
I didn't see that energy, bro.
I didn't see that energy.
He couldn't wait to throw Pepe under the bus. And that's another reason why I don't respect what he's come out with tonight. On the one hand, I expected it. Not respect it, expected it. I want to make that clear. But on the other hand, I'm actually quite disgusted because you keep that same energy. When it was Pepe in a far less important game, you were throwing the man under the bus for all the fans to ravage him. His relationship with the fans and the club probably hasn't been the same since Arteta did that, even to this very day. And now in a massive, we described this game before tonight, Curtis, as the biggest North London derby since 2004, 18 years ago, right? And you got Champions League in touching distance, and you got one of your senior players does something like that, gets himself sent off. You're down to 10 men after about half an hour, 25 minutes or whenever it is. And you come out and blame the ref. That was a fucking straight red, bro. You know what I mean? Forget about come on, man. Talk about cap.
That is cap.
With a capital C.
Listen,
cap.
He makes me mad.
Yeah.
So I have to really do you know what I mean? He really makes me angry. He really makes me angry.
Pure cap. All I'm saying now, that brother, let me tell you something. That brother better get Champions League.
If he don't get fourth, you are going in on this.
They're going to ban me. They're going to ban me. I won't be. Listen, I'll tell you. If you can't get fourth with that Man United team and that Tottenham team.
You're about 20 points clear at one time.
And we're still trying to throw it. Like, yo, come on, man. Come on. Listen, like you said, Laurie, I look at this team and I think we're not ready for Champions League. We'll end up in the Europa League. We'll finish third. Yeah. But the reality is it only takes one big transfer window and it can transform your team. That's what we're all clinging to. Go and spend 150 million. Maybe we're a different team next year, but we're not that good. We're not. And I think you saw the levels in manager today as well.
Yeah, as well. Yeah, I said that. Because it's interesting because we were talking before the game and there was a few of those guys down there and they're all hyped up. And I'm saying, you know what? You don't need to go there and win. I'm not saying you play for a draw, but Arsenal have the advantage tonight insofar as we can just play our game and just eliminate the error count as much as possible. And we should be okay because we will get opportunities at the other end. The longer the game goes on, Spurs have to come at us. They'll leave gaps at the back. They're not the best defensively. Just do the simple, rudimentary things like don't give away free kicks and fouls near the box. Be tight in your marking at set pieces. Don't keep 11 players on the pitch. That's just basic shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Basic.
Problem is, they had better players. So
it
was going to be hard for us to try and control that game. Get the basics right, but it was going to be hard for us to try and... Do you know what I mean? That's the only issue. Like,
they've got better players going forward, but I would argue in some areas we are better than them.
Yeah, in some areas. But they got dangerous players, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
At a high level. You know, Son's probably going to get golden boot with no penalties. I don't even know if that's ever been done.
I'm not sure. I think Luis Suarez was the only one.
Yeah.
And I think you could feel the difference. I don't know about you, but when Son had the ball or Kane had the ball, I felt like something's going to happen. Yeah. But when we had the ball, like, you know, I don't want to pick out individuals because it's wrong. But
Eddie.
Like, you know, Eddie had the ball not happening. Saka, I thought, was woeful tonight. Like,
he looked off it tonight.
to me, I'll be honest with you, I thought Ramsdale and Tomiyasu are probably the only two players I would give credit to. I thought Tomiyasu kept Kulusevski quiet.
Yeah.
Ramsdale made a few good saves. Apart from that, I don't think any player can really say
No, not really.
they even played average. They
I
were
think
all
Gabriel
below average.
started off quite well, but then I think after, well, it's
He
a
got
difficult.
rolled by Kane. He's trying to have a
He did,
scrap
yeah, he
with
did,
Kane.
yeah,
Kane's
yeah.
rolling him. I thought they were poor. He might be injured now as well. So, boy. I mean,
Yeah, he
just
could be
moving
out.
forward, let's just round up with, I mean, listen, we're going to get hammered. Talk Sports, Sky are all going to annihilate us.
And you
But,
know what they're going to say, Curtis? We bottled it.
yeah. And I think we did. I'm sorry. I'm not blaming the ref. I will not hide behind the ref.
It's
The only
nothing
thing
to
we
do
can-
with the ref. That's pure
But
nonsense.
there's a lot of people saying it, Fran, honestly.
Yeah,
I've
because it suits their own narrative. They're biased, aren't
suits
they?
your
So they're looking
narrative,
for
100
excuses.
You're
They're not
absolutely right.
mature enough
Yeah.
or have
You're
the
absolutely
self-development to go inside themselves and say, you know what, I'm being silly here now. Let me look at the team performance. Let me look at what the individual players did wrong.
Yeah.
They're not capable of doing that. I'm sorry if I offend anyone. That's the facts, right?
No, but you're right. What people will do, and this is human nature to a large
We've all
degree.
done it.
Yeah, you will instantly look for a scapegoat, and the referee's the easy scapegoat in all of this. But if you actually analyze the game, I mean, what did you think of the penalty? I mean, I've seen those given, bro. I'm not going to lie.
especially when you're the home team. Especially when you're the home team, you get them. Poor defending.
I mean, we've got a Sunday League team, and we say to them on set pieces, especially when you're playing away from home, you've got to be very careful what you do because you're giving the referee a decision to make, and 9 times out of 10, it's not going to go your way.
Yeah.
So if we can do that at a Sunday League level, millions away from the level these guys are playing, why can't Arteta impress upon his players the need to do the same? Why is
he got caught on the wrong side, hasn't he? It's a good position from Song, so he's on the back of Holding, I think, in between Holding and Cedric. So Cedric's now nervous because he's caught out of position.
He didn't even jump though.
He just smashes him in the back because he's thinking
from a sideways angle.
Yeah.
I mean, at the time, I'll be honest with you, right? At the time, I was like, bro, that looks harsh. When I saw the replay, bro, I thought, you know what? Those guys were shouting and hollering. I think I was one of the lone voices. I was like, bro, you know what? That looks like a penalty to me. That could easily have been given. And I said to them, man, I goes, be honest, if that's at the other end, would you appeal for a penalty? And they all said yes, 100%. They would.
It's a pen. The ref took like 5 seconds to decide. Like it didn't go to VAR. It's a pen, like blatant pen.
And then the sending off. Come on now, he forearm smashes Son in front of the ref. You know what I mean? Man thought he was Conor McGregor because, like, all of a sudden he's had a hair transplant. You know what I mean?
And what he didn't do is he was trying to rough Son up because it's the only way he could deal with him.
Yeah.
And then Son, after the couple of times, kept saying to the ref, "Listen, just watch him." Because he's after me, just watch him. Next time, booked. Gets booked, and he's all over the place. And that's because he can't. Curtis would have played against players. I played against players. When you know on the day you are better than them. And they will try everything. And it comes to the point where they can't deal with you and they'll just rough you up. And in the end, you just keep making them rough you up. You let the ref know. They keep falling for it. Red. It's the oldest trick in the book. It's the oldest trick in the book.
Holding knew he couldn't handle Son, so he tried to rough him. He got carried away.
Frustration. He lost his head. And
lost his head, mate. Lost his head.
And if you're a manager worth your salt, you should have been telling your players, listen, if it gets too much for you, let the other guy make the foul. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Atletico Madrid are the best at that.
Yeah, you share the fouls around.
Yeah.
But this lot, and then you got the manager now capping, making himself look like a complete poser.
Yep. It's just one of those days. It's just one of those days.
You know what it is though? It's just so disappointing because I was so hyped up for this game. I even had my Arsenal top one. I had to take it off.
Yeah, mate. I'm looking for the receipt. I'm putting a little tear in the sleeve, mate.
I was so hyped up because I was saying to my brother, I said, listen, man, we may not win this game, but you know what? I think we'll get a result. I think we'll get a draw. And if we get a draw, that's like a win because everything's still in our hands. Come out of this game looking nice, and we virtually put Tottenham out the picture.
Yeah.
Now it's complete opposite now. You know what I mean? We've got absolutely
I
bad.
think. Listen, I know it'll be tricky. Sorry, Laurie. I know it'll be tricky, but how many times this season have we said it's going to be tricky and they've pulled through? We've said that a few times this year. So hopefully they can do it, a couple more times. Because we have said it.
Listen, I think when the smoke clears and we've all calmed down a bit, we will look at those two games as very winnable games. But I have to say, right now, after seeing what I saw tonight, it's only natural. I'm looking at that Newcastle game and I'm worried. I'm looking at the fact as well that Curtis touched on it a minute ago that we might be short at the back there.
Yeah, true.
I'm hoping Gabriel, he didn't look that bad. He looked like he might have felt a twinge come off.
Yeah.
It looked like a tear, did it? So
it's amazing when your team's losing now, them little injuries turn up, man. We've all been there. 3-0 down.
You know what, bro? Hey, Curtis, you know what? I was at the watch along, right? And I sat next to Jordan. And when Gabriel come off, me and Jordan instinctively turned towards each other and thought, do you think he's just sacking it off and thinking, yeah, I'll go again on Monday? And we was thinking, yeah, it could be, You're 3-0 down, you're tired. You felt a little twinge here. You thought, chow, man, you know what I mean? What's the point?
Yeah, what's the point?
So
let me just round up before we go. Monday, next big game. Do you think we'll win? Do you think we can turn it around Monday?
Well, we've got to keep the faith. We've got to, you know what I mean? We have to be positive. But I've got to admit, man, there is a little bit of me that's very worried about this game. I don't trust the players. I don't trust the manager to do it. I have to be honest, man. I think we can, because let's face it, Newcastle don't have anything to play for. But I'm just hopeful. That's
it's
it.
Hope. It's just hope at this point, isn't it? And of course, these Newcastle, man, they know that money is there, man. They don't want to get released. If I'm playing for Newcastle, I'm giving everything till the end of the season. I want to be part of that money train, man. Fran, Monday, Newcastle. Speak your truth.
I think we'll draw. I'm
I
sorry,
can
people. I know, Laurie. Listen, I speak the truth. What? I'm sorry. People are gonna say this man's miserable. Listen, I think we'll draw. I'm sorry. I think we'll draw. I'm not. Listen, you know me. I'm not hopium. I'm not magic mushroom settings. I think we draw. That's my opinion, but I hope I am wrong. I always say this will happen because then I can get a little bit happy. So I don't get knocked down. Then people say we'll win 5-0 and then they're all grumpy and drunk at the weekend. No. I do the opposite. I think we'll draw 1-1.
I'm worried about the Gucci headband. I can't lie. The Gucci.
To be fair, I've seen him in the last couple of weeks. Gucci head, he needs to change that headband, or he needs to shave off half his head of locks. I
don't know what's going off. These extensions, dreads, is all sorts. It's mad, but boy, man, you might see that running past Granit Xhaka on Monday. But damn, listen, big up to you both for coming on. It's been a long night. It's been painful, but we moved.
Just had one of the operatives come in and start winding me up, man.
Oh, okay,
He's a Chelsea fan. He's taking the piss out of me. You know what
I
mean? We were talking about possible third place. You can forget that.
Yeah. I remember your headline on the show. I told you to relax with that, didn't it?
Yeah, man.
That's the day you was on magic mushrooms.
Hey, man. But listen, we move. Big up to Fran. Make sure you subscribe to Fran FFTV. Subscribe to Laurie and the gang at AFTV. And boy, man, 3 more days of I don't think we'll see Kevin Campbell on this stream for a few days. That's for sure.
He'll be back Tuesday, mate, if we beat Newcastle.
Yeah, we'll see.
All I can say is Monday can't come quick enough, man.
Yeah, 100%. Big up, Fran. Big up, Laurie. Appreciate it.
Big shout to the community as well. It's a late one.
Man. It's a late one, man. Big up.
Okay, thanks, on, yeah, take care.
Yeah, man. Yes, big up, Fran. All right, people, crews, come. Give me a little rundown.
This is Artel.
That
is Artel.
What's he doing? Capping.
Capping.
Give me a quick rundown of the game. Get in front. 3-0 defeat was hyped up.
Terrible. Nketiah is the worst striker at the club. He's worse than Balogun, and Balogun's on loan.
I take it you don't rate him.
No.
What about Rob Holding? To be fair, you'd probably fancy playing against Rob Holding, wouldn't you?
Yeah, easy. Not Megan.
What do you reckon? Newcastle, Everton. Are we hanging on or can we do it? Newcastle aren't great, but they got dangerous players, aren't
We're losing. We're losing. Well, I think we'll beat Newcastle and draw to Everton.
Surely we beat Everton at home if they're safe.
Nah,
They're saying get you a Haaland shirt.
mate, I like Mbappe more.
There you go.
I'm
Just
never
go to
getting a Haaland shirt.
just go France, learn some French.
Yeah,
Move
learn
on.
some French. Support PSG.
Arteta's blaming the ref.
That's stupid. Although Rob Holding it on the last foul when he got a red card.
Yeah.
I think Son kind of ran into him.
I know what he's saying.
He kind of ran into his arm, and he didn't really do it on purpose.
I think he's kind of tried to shoulder barge him, but then because Son's smaller, it's kind of barged him in his face. But it looks mad.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a mad challenge, but boy, man, we move Monday, innit?
Yeah.
Gonna be a tough day at school tomorrow, man. They're gonna come for you.
Yeah.
The non-Arsenal fans, big up Cruz. We move, man.
Arteta looks like a Lego man.
Yeah, he managed like a Lego man today as well. I can't lie. Listen, people, it's been a long one. 3.5 hours of absolute pain and agony. 2 p.m. tomorrow. You know what time it is. Big up Sam. Appreciate the super chat. He said, big up Cruz. He loves this now. He's like, Dad, can I come on? I'm like, you got school, man. What happened to you? It's all mad. But listen, we got a lot to talk about tomorrow at 2 p.m. The press conference is going to be outrageous. So Arteta's blaming the ref. I mean, I don't know what to say. Talks more sense than some. Arsenal rehab on the way tomorrow. Listen, man, it's all mad, people. Big up Fran. Big up Laurie for coming on. Appreciate it. Big up Cruz for his little input. And big up to the community. You've been legends. You know, I would have locked this stream off at half time if it wasn't for the community. So big up every one of you. 2 p.m. tomorrow. It's going to be painful. It's going to be absolutely painful. People saying I miss super chat. Make sure you like and subscribe as well. I think we've hit 2,500 likes. I think that's all of them. Right, people, 2 p.m. tomorrow. The rehab, the recovery begins. It's still in our hands. Two wins are in the Champions League. Can we win the next 2 games? We'll talk about it tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Don't let them ruin your evening. See you tomorrow. Arsenal Therapy, 2 p.m. Bless you.